you guys. All right, so I actually got to go and find this back wall. All right, here we go. We got the bill stuff. Ah, there we go. Perfect. Found it. Check it out, guys. Oh, man. I'm so glad we made it here in time. I was afraid that I wasn't going to make it. What up, Landon? Been waiting for this for a while. Let's go. That's awesome, Bills Prods. Love it, man. Thanks. Can't wait for this. Thank you, Field Goal Productions. Yeah, the GOAT. Can't wait to see the Cook jersey. I know, right, dude? Oh, no. Is it just the rivalry? No, they got to have a blue one, bro. Got to have it. All right, hold on. All right, here we go. Let's see here. What up, Mateo and Landon? How you guys doing? Good to see you guys. All right, so they have the rivalries, but that's like bad luck. So like I definitely have to get a blue. I mean, like it wouldn't be the end of the world, but I definitely want to get like a blue Cook. So all I see are Allen jerseys. Okay, let's see here. By the way, for everybody just tuning in, I am going to get to the part where I give you guys like the advice about how I blew up. But I want to first make sure I get the Cook jersey because I did promise you guys last stream that if I was able to raise $100 last stream, I was going to get the Cook jersey. Wow, guys, I guess they don't have the blue. Oh, no. I guess I'm just going to have to get a rivalry. Are you guys going to hate me if I wear the rivalry? W, thank you, L3. Well, my membership expired today. Oh, no, Mateo. Wait a minute. Do I have membership? No. I can't do it on my phone. I have to do it from a laptop, desktop, in order to actually, what do you call it? Yeah, in order to actually give you guys membership. So yeah, I'll see if I can actually get that. So I'm actually, no, this is the Dick's over at in Amherst. So yeah. Man, this is upsetting. But I mean, at least they have Cook, so at least there's that. So guys, looks like we're getting a Cook jersey then, or a rivalry. What up, Michael? Everyone ready for tonight's stream? I love it, Austin. Yes, tonight's gonna be super good. All right, guys. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Cook then. Man, I wasn't planning to spend as much, but I mean, it is what it is, bro. I wanted to get it. So, all right. I guess I just call somebody over, right? And then I'll just be like, yo. All right, so we got to make sure we go with, so that's an X large. I definitely want something. I want a large. Oops. That's double X large, and that just fell off. Sorry, guys, that just fell off. So I'm just going to put that hanger back on. Okay. Oops, it keeps coming off. Hold on a second. People are going to be like, he catfished us. He promised to give us advice, and here he is just shopping for a jersey, and it's like, guys, I promise I'll bring the advice. Oh, hold on a minute. XXL. Oh, no. Wait a minute. Cook. This is XL. Is that the one with the mini golf putting holes? Yeah, it looks like it. What's up, Mason? How's it going? Fabian? All right. Large. Okay. So good. Now I just have to have somebody come over, and then we'll unclip that, and then I'll get my my Cook jersey. That's awesome. All right, I'm gonna go find a customer service rep, and they'll be able to help me get that. And then I have base W. Hey, Michael, you're famous. How many views did you get, bro? All right, let's see here. Where is the next? Ah, here we go. Hello, my friend. I was wondering if you might be able to help me with get a Cook jersey real quick. Yeah. Thank you. Yes, guys, we're getting the Cook jersey. All right. And in this video, Andy reveals his big botting method. That's right, Cohen. I'm going to teach you guys how to bot like no other. So anyways, I figured like in the meantime, I might as well just give you guys some advice. Oh yeah, they're going to bring somebody over. But yeah, so just so you guys know, I've never done this before. So like the big thing that I want to let you guys know is, again, this isn't just like bragging like, oh yeah, guys, like I was able to get like, 2 million. Oh, thank you, my friend. Perfect. Yeah, it's not like, oh, hey, guys, I was able to get 2 million views in 2 days. Like, look at me. It's like, nah, like this is just a new thing where, I learned how to do it based on the pro and on the pro D1. And yeah, D1's going to hate me. He's going to be like, you're telling everybody my secrets. But it's funny. I don't even know D1. He doesn't even know me. But I figured, like, if you have this, like, ability, because you guys mentioned how troll it'd be if I just bought the shirt instead. Be like, yep, I'm just going to use that money to buy a shirt. But yeah, I was thinking to myself, like, why, like, keep that knowledge to yourself? If you know how to go viral, I mean, yeah, like, quote, people want less competition, but it really doesn't matter because no matter what, people are going to watch the videos regardless. So it's actually better to have more saturation and more competition in the NFL because, you know, most people, if they watch somebody else, they're going to watch you too because it's going to pop up in their feed and they're going to go, oh, yeah, okay, I see that. That looks a lot like what D1 Kuumo promoted on his channel. So I'm going to watch it, you know, and then if you edit like him, which I'm going to teach you guys once I get to my computer at home after I get my Cook jersey, then we'll be good to go. All right, hi, miss. It'll be this one right here, the large.
James Cook large?
Yes, ma'am. I was hoping for a blue, but I was like, I guess I'll go with the rivalry. And I'm kind of nervous because, like, we lost with the rivalries on, so I was like...
I hate to say it, I've been hearing that it's bad luck.
It is, yeah. So maybe I'll make it good luck, you know?
Maybe.
I'm going to...
If not, if it stays bad luck, you have a 90-day return policy.
Oh, 90-day return policy.
90-day return
Nice,
policy.
check it
So
out.
in case it's still bad luck. Okay.
Right?
Just,
Don't worry, guys. I'm going to make the Cook rivalry good again. Yeah, it's going to be great. I can't wait. This is going to be really good. On my Chandler. Oh, you got 3K? Nice. And then 2.9 on the other one? Nice job, man. Multiple D1s. Oh, you need some help? D1 vids ready to post. I love it, Logan. See, we're rallying the troops. And that's what I'm here for, guys. Here to help you guys out. But yeah, that's really funny that, like, you've heard that. Everybody knows that. And it's just, like, one of those things.
All right, there you go. We'll take off the cord when you light up front.
Okay. Thank you very much. You too. Guys, we got it. It's ours. Number 4. Cook the third. And you guys know what's really funny is that, ironically, my last name actually is Cook. But I used Chang because Andy Chang was my nickname given in high school on the swim team. That's how it started. And like they're like, henceforth, you shall be known as Andy Chang. And I go, I get it. So like, yeah, it was like really cool how that all happened because I never had that kind of inclusion with the guys, you know, like I was always on the outside looking in with track and cross country. But once I joined the swim team, everyone's like, dude, Chang, we love you. And I'm just like, oh, cool. So this is what it's like to actually be loved by people. But yeah, it was like really funny because it was just one of those things where I almost didn't make the team because the coach was going to cut me because I was so slow. And then he's like, you know what? The rest of the guys wanted you on the team, so you're on the team. And I was like, hell yeah. And so instead of becoming like the slowest swimmer in the world, I actually became somewhat competent. So I was really grateful for that. All right. No life edits. Yeah, true. Oh, meant to be. Andrew, please don't spam. He will see your message. Oh, nice. Yeah, thank you, Mateo. Yeah, Andrew, remember, no spamming, bro. Yeah. No need. Yeah, that definitely tells us what we need to know, right, Mateo? Answered our question from earlier. So cool. Check it out, guys. I got my little tail dangling down there. They're going to remove that shortly. TJ Maxx store, Dolphins, Tyreek Hill, number 10. You should have played football. You get an automatic start on the team. Oh, wow. That would have been pretty cool, Austin. Yeah. You know, honestly, I really wish I would have played football back in the day. Like, I think I would have been a decent corner. Definitely not a wide receiver, though. Like, catching the ball is not my forte. But forcing other people to not catch the ball, yeah, that is my forte. Where are you? Oh, I'm at Dick's right now, bro. Check it out. See? So, yeah, like I said, I promise you guys, if we got $100 on stream yesterday, I'd get us a Cook jersey. Now, again, I wanted the blue one, but all they had were rivalries. But that's okay. It's okay that, you know, the rivalry, it might be bad luck, but don't you worry. We're going to make the rivalries great again, okay? So, yeah, it's going to be really good. Don't worry, guys. Or he could just be a Josh Allen, same build. He just runs only. Yeah, right? Dude, running back, that'd be fun, too. But I'd be so scared of, like, fumbling and stuff like that, so. Hello, my friend. How are you? Good. Yourself?
I'm good as well.
Thank you.
Find everything looks fun.
Yeah, I was hoping for a blue one, but that's okay. I was like, as long as it's a Cook jersey, that's all that matters.
Understandable.
But yeah, I only have reds, so now I have a rivalry. And I said, I'm going to make the rivalries great again. Like, I know they, like, kind of are bad luck right now, but...
I like the rivalry jersey.
Right? They're clean, but we lost to the Pats with them. So, like, everyone's like, oh, the rivalries are cursed. And it's like, oh, gosh, I hope not.
Maybe it's just a bad day.
That's what I'm thinking, you know? And the Pats think they're all that because they're 11-2. And, like, dude, we can still steal the division from them, which is actually really funny.
I don't know, man. They used to beat my team, so...
Oh, what's up? Oh, are you Giants fan? Oh, dude, I was actually gunning for you guys hard yesterday. And then, like, as soon as, you know, the fumble on the return and then all this and that, and then they 94-yard, you know, punt return, I was like, okay, yeah.
After seeing all that, I was like, okay, cool. I'm going to go to sleep.
Yeah, I'm going to go to sleep. Because I'm a streamer, I had to stay up late. So, like, I literally stayed until it was, like, 4 minutes left. And I'm like, okay, yeah, it's over. But, yeah, man, I hope it gets better. You know, honestly, when you guys get Scat back and Neighbors, you guys are going to be flying next year.
Next season, I know.
That's it.
I trust him next season.
Were you sad that they let Dable go? Or not let him go, fired him?
Yes and no, because I'm going to miss that 2022 season forever.
Right? You guys are cooking.
Yeah, but overall, like, he had to go. because he's just not a winning coach.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Yeah.
You got to get that like mindset, you know? Like you guys need like a Dan Campbell who's like fourth down, fourth down,
That's
fourth down.
exactly what I said.
Yeah, I know, right? Bite some
I was like,
kneecaps.
Dan Campbell or Mike Tomlin.
Right? Oh yeah, Tomlin. You know, yeah, maybe the Steelers are sick of him. They'll bring him over to the Giants.
I was like, we need an aggressive coach.
Right?
Oh, you got number one spot in the chair?
Oh yeah. Oh here guys, I gotta mute you so you don't get my phone. Sweet. Now we're good, guys.
All right, total miles 152.25.
All right.
So I see one question.
Okay. Enter on the keypad. Oh, enter amount. What do I do again? Or?
Yeah, just gonna see if you want to donate.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yes.
Did I mess up the tap? Yeah, I said tap here and I tapped in this middle.
Or like, do you not?
Oh no.
Alright,
This side.
so
Oh, okay.
press X.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
Good.
Okay. And then.
Whenever you're ready.
Okay. Yay! I can follow instruction. That's awesome. Oh, this is great, man. Yeah, I told the guys, I was like, hey, if you guys donate $100, I'll get the Cook jersey. So they did. So it worked out. So, awesome. Yep. Awesome. Andychangftw, that's me. Awesome. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you. Have a blessed night. Cool, guys. All right. We got it. We got the jersey. All right. So now, guys, I'm literally just going to talk to you on the way home. Like I said, I can't read the comments and drive at the same time. But yeah, guys, there's my car. Ain't she beauty? The Camry, the Toyota Camry. You guys have seen my car before, right? But yeah, this is my beauty right there. Yo, I got my notebook ready for your advice. My man, Michael. See, dude, when I tell people, hey, get out your notebook and take notes, most people just laugh. But like what people don't know is like the guy who like is, or the girl who's taking notes. Holy crap. I thought that guy was gonna run me over. Woo, that was close, thank goodness. Homie coming in like Tokyo Drift, bro. Damn. Okay, let's see here. I got my credit card. I got my dignity. Okay, we're good. Yeah, so we got the rivalry, guys. Oh, man. John's going to be happy, and I'm sure the rest of you guys are, too, because, like, yeah, a lot of people are, like, so scared about the rivalries. They're like, oh, no, the rivalries are bad luck. But don't worry, guys. We're going to make the rivalries great again. Okay, just a little bit. Wow, man, my lighting is just awful, isn't it? Lighting off. There we go. All right, guys, so again, you're not going to be able to, like, really see me. All you're going to be able to see is, or hear is just me. Like I said, for those of you just tuning in, I had to get my Cook jersey. The fans, I was like, yo, listen, I'm going to go buy a Cook jersey if I get $100 donated. And I did. So now I got the rivalry. But remember, everybody thinks they're cursed, including me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wear it, but I'm not going to wear it when we face the Pats, for sure. I'm going to wear it when we face the Bengals, and I think we'll be okay. Oh, yeah, I don't have the backup. What am I thinking? Okay, time to go home, guys. Time to go home. And then this way I can actually be by my computer, and then I can give you all the advice in the world, because that's what I want. Like, you know, like I said, I really want you guys. Oh my gosh, there's like freaking potholes everywhere, man. But yeah, I want you guys to get a leg up so that you don't have to waste as much time as I did. And it's not even waste. Well, yeah, actually it kind of is. Yes, this was faster. So yeah, I don't have to. You don't have to waste as much time as I did. And by waste, I mean literally like waste like, I don't know, 3 years, because like shorts came out in like late 2022. I want to say no. They came out in like the spring or summer of 22. I want to say, and I started doing them in. I think my very first short was the 2022 season. The start of the 2022 season, I did my first short. Mateo can show you guys. He remembers it. It was like awful, like just the worst short you've ever seen. Like, and yeah, I just I had the worst short ever, and it didn't matter because years later I would end up making some of the best shorts. You know, so it's all good. By the way, guys, we are at Wegmans now. Check it out, Wegmans, one of the greatest marketplaces on earth. Really rough place to work at for sure, especially during the holidays. You know, the holidays are a brutal time for Wegmans. But if you like to shop, Wegmans is your go-to place. You know, they got the, what do they say, the ultimate shopping experience. Halftime report, guys. Thank you, Mateo. Yes. Oh, shoot, dude, that light was fast. Holy crap, bro. Dude, you know, like when you roll up to like a light and it like was green like 2 seconds ago and now it starts turning yellow, that's exactly what just happened. So I had to hustle, man. I had to hustle. So yeah, we good now. We good. We Gucci. All right, I got to turn my heat on, and then put it to defog. Oh, dude, they did open a 7 brew. Okay, okay, they got a 7 brew near us. Going for it. Yes, we just ran through the light. Awesome. But yeah, so guys, this is gonna be great. So again, I'm not going to be able to read your comments until I get back home. I'm literally 5 minutes from home, though. So what I want to do is, again, I want you guys to get a leg up. So the first thing that I can at least tell you guys, because this doesn't require me actually having to show you anything. All right. So the first tip of advice, right, is to literally go to D1 Kuumo's channel if you don't already have it pulled up on your laptop or phone or whatever, and go to the video where he, which one was it? It was one of his Thanksgiving videos. Okay, it was the one where it was the shorter one because he made a bunch of Thanksgiving highlights. Go to the Thanksgiving highlight that has Montgomery, where Montgomery is like eating the carrot and he's all happy because like everyone else is eating the dry turkey and Montgomery is a vegetarian, so he's eating the carrot. And so I literally watched that short on Thanksgiving, right? So like he had already posted it the day before, but I'm able to prove to you guys that you can post things like day of, day after, 2 days after, and it can still go viral. You don't have to get a video. I mean, like, it's ideal to get the video out, like, as soon as possible, but if you don't get it out, like, the same day, or whatever, you're going to be fine, because as long as the topic is correct, which is going to be something that you know for a fact people are going to watch while this guy's riding me, like, way behind all these other people. But, yeah, so that's what I love, guys, being able to talk. Yay, thank you for the high five, Andrew, appreciate it. But, yeah, once you've gotten the topic that you know is like people are going to watch, people will watch it. You know what I mean? Like, for example, that Jackson Dart hit that happened yesterday? I literally posted that. I set the post to 7. No, it was 6:30 this morning. And, oh man, please do not run into me, dude. Like, this guy is like right on my butt. But yeah, I literally set the Dart getting blasted. I set that post to 6:30 this morning, and it's already got like way over 100,000 views. So again, it's like I didn't post it yesterday, like right after it happened. I did do the Youngwei Koo video though, and that just goes to show you guys if you do Youngwei Koo right after, like if you do it, like thank you Andrew for the 100. If you do post like a short, like a highlight right after it happens, like that's peak, because then of course it's trending like crazy because like everyone's like, oh, I gotta watch what happened. Like at that point, most people don't know what happened, so I was hoping he's gonna turn, but he's just gonna keep riding me. But yeah, I was hoping that he was gonna turn. That's so funny. But yeah, if you get it out like right after the fact, like that's peak, you know what I mean? So like my coup video now has like a ton of views, and so but if you guys are watching D1's video, if you haven't seen it yet, definitely go watch the one where Montgomery is eating the carrot. It's the shorter one. He made 2 of them that have Montgomery and the lions eating the meal. You go to the shorter one, and it's just a simple short. It's just the guy's eating, and then the camera pans to Montgomery, or not Montgomery. Oh, yeah, it is Montgomery. Yeah, it was Montgomery. And then it pans to him, and that's it. It's just a very short, very basic short, but like it ended up getting like 2 million views or something. And so what I did is in my mind, I thought, okay, well, D1 stuff works, okay? So if I can edit like him, then perhaps I can get the views. And so that's when the light bulb went off, guys. This happened Thursday morning, right? So this is like literally Thanksgiving morning at like, I don't know, 9 a.m. I looked at it and I said, I'm going to do my own version. Because I was like, okay, he did one for the Lions, and D1 Kuumo, if you guys know, he's a Steelers fan. And so I said, okay, I'm going to do one for the Bills. And so I looked up the last time the Bills ate on Thanksgiving, which the last time they even played on Thanksgiving was actually against the Lions. I should have looked at that one, but for some reason, like when I typed in Bills Thanksgiving post game, it came with the one, or maybe that was the one. I don't know. Yeah, it might have been the one because like it had Diggs, Allen, and Knox. I don't even know which post game Thanksgiving it was, but all I know is that it was amazing because like I watched it, and as soon as I saw Diggs take a few bites out of the turkey, say it's good, and then try to put it back, I knew. I was like, this is golden. This is viral material. And so that's it. That's all I needed. I literally found something that I knew for a fact not only Bills fans but NFL fans would just straight up laugh at. And I knew with the editing I could make it even better, because I don't know if you guys noticed in my Diggs video that I made, the one that got 1.1 million views, Knox at the end, he like looks over after Diggs tries to put it back, and he just laughs because he's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that just happened. So like I literally just made sure the video ended with that. And again, one of the biggest things that I've made this mistake many a time, guys, thank you Andrew for the 100s, is that people let the short go on too long. Like once you've already delivered on the promise, the video should just end immediately. But what happens is a lot of us think, oh, okay, I'll just let it continue to run and run and run. And then meanwhile, people have already left, and yet your video's still going. So you're losing average view duration, which is how long people are watching your short for. Hey, there's Karen. Because if your average view duration sucks, YouTube's not gonna like push out your video. They're gonna think, oh man, people only watched like 70% of your, however long short. This must not have been good. They're not going to promote it as much. But if you like have a short that's like, right at the cusp of, okay, as soon as like the play happens or as soon as whatever happened, you cut off the short immediately and say, hey, subscribe for, this specific reason. That is money. Because even though you want to, you're always going to want to show more. You're going to be like, oh man, I really want to show this one play. You just can't, because like otherwise you're just going to lose too many people. I'm gonna be, because when I'm trying to things it's so also like, where is everybody? All right, here we go. Yeah, when you first go. Yeah, when you first started your channel, what was your overall goal to get like first year? Honestly, Mateo, I didn't even have a goal, because like I didn't think anybody was gonna even watch. Like, how people, like, it's kind of cliche, like people are like, I know it's cliche to say cliche. No, I know it's cliche to say that I didn't think anyone was gonna watch me, but I seriously thought no one was gonna watch me, because I in football and I didn't even know what I was talking about. Like, I didn't understand even the football game, really. I knew what touchdowns were, I knew what field goals were, I knew the basics, but I didn't really know too much about the mechanics of what makes a good defense, what makes a good offense, and all that kind of stuff. And so I just made videos that I thought were good offense, and all that kind of stuff. And so I just made videos that I thought were funny and entertaining. I did reaction videos to start. Actually, I started with interviews and then realized, reactions were a lot better, were much more viable. And so I was like, okay, well, let me just do reactions. And it worked out, and then, like I said, I'll never forget, guys, like, this is the power of what it's called the remix strategy, okay? And you guys are gonna learn about that today. I'm gonna teach you that in like great detail. But basically, you take something that already went viral for somebody else, right? You edit just like they did. You write up a script or whatever if you have to. But for, reactions, for highlight edits, you obviously don't need to do that. But yeah, you literally take a title that already worked for somebody else, put your own spin on it, and then make sure that your short is the same length, or at least right around the same length as theirs. It has the same type of editing, the same type of opening. You know what I mean? You're showing the same camera angle. You know what I mean? Holy crap, that scared the crap out of me. But yeah, how there's like multiple camera angles, that they show of the play? You want to make sure you show the exact same ones, because that those worked. You know what I mean? So, and of course, you want to make sure you're using the camera angles that are zoomed in as much as possible, because it's going to mess the quality up if you start using these frames that just aren't, zoomed in as much. You know what I mean? Because like you're going to lose quality if you start using frames that are too far zoomed out. So you want to make sure you use the zoomed in versions as much as possible. So yeah, cool, guys. That wasn't the most ideal way. I thought this was going to be a much smoother transition. I thought, okay, I'm going to be able to go off the cuff and teach you guys exactly what I want to teach you and not just ramble on. So I'm sorry to you guys. I should have done a little bit better preparing. But hey, we got the Cook jersey, man. So let me just hang that up real quick, guys, and then we're going to get right into it, okay? All right, okay. So here, Crazy Youngin', what's up? And then Mateo. Oh, yeah, Mateo's. Let's see here. Where is bro at? Oh, I'm at home now, guys. We're back home. And like I said, man, this is like really important to me. I want you guys to succeed. I don't want you guys to be fishing in the dark like I was forever. And here's another thing too, while I have it fresh in my mind. As good as reactions are, sometimes they're just not the right thing. People, I feel like they would rather just watch highlight edits. If reactions were the top thing, then Grossi would be getting millions of views on his reactions. But the fact of the matter is, people really don't care as much about reactions. They'd rather just see the highlight, watch it in a cool way, and edit it in a really cool way, the way that D1 edits and Burgess edit, and now the way I edit and the way you guys are going to start editing. People would rather just watch that. And you know what? It's not good, bad, right, wrong. It's just, it is. It is what it is, So give the audience what they want, guys, Like, if you're doing something that's not working, time to move on to something else. Thank you, Curvy, for the 100. Appreciate it. Mine's lagging too. It crashed. That's so funny. W stream lag. Yeah, that's what it feels. It gets like this till he gets home. Never seen Andy outside except for restaurants. Back to normal. Okay, good. Andy didn't crash. That's right, Curry. That's right. So yeah, but yeah, shout out to you guys for being here. Like this is huge. Jess says turn on the light. Thank you. Are you in your garage? Yep, in his garage. Yeah, it's gotten a decent amount here. All right, cool. Let me just catch up. What is bro yapping about? I love it, crazy youngin. That's great. The camera angles do help. Exactly, Bill's Prod. Yep. Another thing people could do is make a video of something that everyone is talking about. That's honestly what it boils down to, Austin. Like it has to be things that everybody is talking about. Otherwise, no one's gonna care. You know, it has to be something. All right, let's see here. Yeah, he's in an apartment building. That's me. That's me. All right, let's see here. All right, I caught up. All right, good. How was the drive back? Oh, it was much longer than I thought, Johnny. I kind of rambled on and went off the cuff for too long. So, all right, here we go, guys. All right. Wow, we are getting some weird people in here. How did I want to do this? I took some notes on like how I wanted to go about doing this, and then I think I took the notes on my phone, and now I'm obviously live streaming on my phone. So thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you. What was that comment? That's exactly it. Not only D1 Kuumo though, but you can also like Burgess. Exactly. All right, guys. So this is the meat and potatoes that you signed up for. I'm literally just gonna go through like literally everything. Okay. So, and like I said, this is the first time I've ever done this. So just bear with me. I want you guys to get as much value from this as possible, but it is going to be probably a little shaky. Not like the camera, but like in terms of, you know, how good, you know, I'm able to do this. All right, let's see here. All right, let's just make sure we can get the entire laptop frame in here. Okay, cool. Later, good. Show a jersey collection. Yeah, I definitely will. Jesus is our Lord and Savior. Amen. All right, guys, just give me a second. Let me just get some water real quick. I'm so freaking dry right now. I'll be right back. I promise. Okay, here we go, guys. Close some tabs. I love that answer. That's so funny. Laptop is more than a tablet. Yo, love all those YouTube tabs. I know, right? Seriously. All right, let's see. Which one is this? Okay, yes, I'll close that one. Oh, nice. Yeah, things kind of slowed down a little bit. That's fine. All right. What am I trying to show you guys? Close that out. Oh, yeah, check out the sub update there, guys. There you go. Got Curry's channel right here, guys. All right, Grossi's. James Cook plays. Okay. Whoops, sorry about that. Where's NFL memes? Oh yeah, NFL memes. NFL memes is going to be really important, guys. I'll show you in a little bit why. All right. And there's Michael's channel. Okay. And there's Crossroads. Okay. Good. And I'll just X that out. Yeah. There you go. Okay. Good. I think there's more YouTube tabs and how long I'm alive for. That's awesome. All right. Cool, guys. About to show us. Oh, Brennan, you're so silly. All right. All right, guys. Cool. So the way that I wanted to do this was I just wanted to show you guys like how to actually like make the viral video. Okay. So, all right, let me show you D1's first. This is how I'll do it. I'll show you guys D1's video that blew up and went viral. All right. So, oh, look, he finally posted because I remember he said he couldn't post yesterday. So, yeah, here we go. Scroll down. This is the one. This is the one that I'm talking about. He looks so sweet and innocent. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. So this is the short. Okay. Watch it. Ready? Here we go. Oh my gosh, I hate when it does that, bro. That pisses me off, bro, when it doesn't actually click on the right one. There we go. So, like, I don't know if you guys noticed, he actually let the short go on a little bit too long, but, like, D1 Kuumo can get away with that because, you know, he's got a huge... Oh, thank you, Chainsaw, for the kitty. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Oops, I just ran into my own tripod thing. Awesome. All right, hold on a minute. I want to see how much that was because, like, I could only see that on my desktop. So let me just go to here, content, live. All right, let me go to control room and... Oh, nice. That was 500 joules. Awesome. Thank you. And thank you for the happy poop, Brennan. Appreciate it. Thank you, Jess, for the happy poop. Nice. You guys are the greatest. Thank you. If anything, I should be giving you guys money for feeding me so much. So yeah, Chainsaw, thank you for the 500 joules with the cat gift. That's awesome. And yet again, Chainsaw is #1. So, oh, that's awesome, Chainsaw. So happy. So happy for you, bro. Seriously, super grateful for you. On TikTok, they got extended to 101 to get paid. Yeah, that's the thing that sucks, guys. That's why I won't go over TikTok for a while because I haven't figured out how to actually make TikToks that actually get views. So I'll let you know when I do. Right now, it's all going to be YouTube. POV, when your mom says there's still more food, don't waste it, right? Hey, number 8. There you go, Michael. Nice. All right, guys. So, but anyways, I just want to point out, like, so what I thought of, okay, guys? So this is what it was. When you watch this short, right? By the way, pro tip, right? So if you go to the URL, if you go to the URL here, by the way, I would have done this like on my actual laptop, but I wanted to do this on my phone so I could get more reach, because if you live stream on your phone, you get more reach from the vertical live stream feed as well as the YouTube Shorts feed. If you just stream from your laptop, you get almost nobody. So this is the way to stream right now, guys, is you do it like on your phone through the app. All right, so if you open the URL, right, click on the URL. Thank you, Pack Prods, for the 100. If you open up the URL and then you highlight the word Shorts, right, and you replace it with the word watch, you can watch the short. You can watch the short as like as a regular like long form video. So you see, let me just zoom out real quick. So if you look, it's like a long form video now, because now you can see like it's got these stats. vidIQ. By the way, if you haven't downloaded vidIQ yet, it's free. Download vidIQ, because vidIQ allows me to see, at least like the free version, like I can see that this got 1.4 million views in a day. So like I can tell, like obviously you look at the view count of Burgess and you can count, or Burgess or D1, and you can see how many views it got to determine, okay, is this worth making or not? But also it's really good information to know how fast it hit 1 million views, because if it took like 3 or 4 days to hit 1 million versus just 1 day, you know, it's really good to know, like if it hits 1 million in a day, you're like, okay, wow, this is like super viral. This thing is like popping. That's when you know, if you're trying to decide between what to make, you know, to make the one that obviously hit 1 million really fast. And I think it might show me the 24-hour views too. Yes, here we go. See, so look at this, like in 24 hours, right? So in the first hour, you know, he got 109,000 here. Let me zoom in a little bit. All right, so yeah, and then in the second, you know, third, it just goes on. But yeah, you can see like this little big increase here, like between the 4-hour mark and like the 7-hour mark. He like doubled in views. So like you knew that this grew really fast, you know, and you can also find out when they posted. So homie posted this literally 6 days ago. But you know, so homie posted this the day before oops, you guys can't even see, sorry. The day before Thanksgiving. That's why like he was able to blow up, because he had, you know, all the time to get, you know, all those views, because he posted it the day before. Yeah, I still talk with Rob as my mentor. Yep. Exactly. Right, Carrot? Thank you. This had to be a long time ago, because that did not win this year. Yeah, exactly, Pack Prods. And see, that's the thing, man, is like D1 took, you know, yeah, you're right. They definitely did not win this. I love that, Pack Prods. Actually, coming from you, Pack Prods, that's even funnier, bro. But yeah, like it doesn't even have to have been this year. Like you'll notice D1 Kuumo does this a lot. I don't do it yet, unless like I know for a fact it's gonna go viral. But and I'll get on that later, how you'll know for a fact. But I don't really go off of like old highlights, unless obviously if the Thanksgiving works, fine, because it was trending, because I just don't know if it's going to work or not. But yeah, like D1, obviously he's got such a massive audience and stuff like that. He can get away with it. But this is what I wanted to show you guys. This is like the biggest thing. Okay, here, let me just maximize this. There we go. Now you can actually see what I'm trying to show you. That's awesome. What's up, Buffalo Diehard? Can you play the video? Yeah, here, I'll play it again. But like what I'm going to do is like I already played it all the way through. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to break down like literally every little detail of D1. Like I'm doing what D1 should have done, where he like taught people how to do this and then sold it as a course. But I'm literally doing this for free because I'm a really good Christian. All right, so first off, all right, I want you guys to notice this. Every single video you do, every single short you do has to have this caption in here, right? Like this top caption, right? This one right here. David Montgomery is the funniest player. You have to have something like edgy like that, where it can be one line, doesn't have to be 2 lines, but you need something up there that's going to grab people's attention. You know? Because if you don't put anything up there, you're literally selling yourself short, because you're not telling the people like in the video itself what the video's about. You want to make sure you give them a caption that's edgy. So like you saw here, he said David Montgomery is the funniest player. And actually, guys, I think the smartest thing for me to do is to show you the comparison between what he did and then what I did. So let me just go to my Diggs short right here. Stephon Diggs. Okay. Oh, yeah, this is it, guys. Okay, so, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Here, let me show you my excitement. I'm so excited to show you guys all these secrets, because I literally just discovered them last Thursday. That's the best part, bro. I literally have just been going viral for the last 5 days, and I had no idea how to. You just hit 444 subs. You know what's funny, Bill's Prods? 444 is actually bad luck in Asian culture, which is really funny. Big tip, get YouTube Studio. Oh, yeah, guys, and if you don't know, yeah, like Mateo said, I'm on YouTube Studio right now. So everything that you see is on YouTube Studio. And to go to YouTube Studio, I mean, I already have it saved, but if you didn't have like YouTube Studio saved, you literally just go to your YouTube channel, right? You go to your YouTube channel and you just click on your icon. And then over here on the right, you scroll down until you see YouTube Studio. Boom. And then it just takes you right to the homepage right there. So you get, you know, your subscriber count, you get your summary. Now, obviously, if you've only had a short YouTube channel, you don't get to see as much. You know, you get to see like your latest short performance and stuff. And then you get to see like comments and everything like that too. And then what you really want is go to channel analytics. And if I'm going too fast, guys, let me know. I can slow down. I go way too fast. But this is what I stare at way too often. But yeah, it shows you like it defaults to the last 28 days, as you can see up there. Last 28 days right here, right here. So, but yeah, you can change it, right? So you can. Wow, what the hell? So you can click down, you can go to like last 7 days, 90 days, 365, lifetime, the year, the month, custom. So yeah, it's just information that's really useful to have. And then as you can see, like, dude, like, holy crap. Just showing you guys this number right now, it just blows my mind. Like at one point today, guys, we were cooking. We got 103,000 in an hour. 118,000 an hour, 116,000, and even now, even though it's slowed down, quote, slowed down, we still got 72,000 in an hour. And I only posted this morning. I didn't even post this afternoon, this evening, because I was busy editing for church, so I didn't have time to edit for myself. And so, yeah, like, and I wanted to make sure I got to help you guys tonight. So yeah, I just want to show you guys, not to brag, but to show you what is possible. Like, you guys can absolutely do this too. I'm not different. I'm not unique. I'm literally just going to show you exactly how you need to edit, how you need to pick your titles, what topic to even go off of, and then how to study D1's channel and my channel. See, that's the best part. You don't have to just go off of D1's channel now. You have my channel and you have Burgess Productions channel as well. But Burgess isn't as successful as D1. Like, Burgess does well. He does very well. But I think he overposts. And I think there's something to be said for overposting because if you burn out, then you're not going to be able to put out videos. And I think Homie just puts on too many hours. So, you know, if I'm saying that, you know it's true. So I think what D1 does is fantastic. He'll still post like, you know, 10 shorts in a day sometimes, but you know, he'll really make sure each video is going to get like at least 500,000 views. And that's what you want. You don't want to be wasting your time making shorts that don't get views. Like I've literally done that all this season, except for the Josh Allen vid. And like almost all like my time as a YouTuber, I've wasted time making videos and shorts that don't blow up. And it is extremely frustrating. So you guys won't have to go through that if you're here watching this. And if you're not here watching this, you're watching this in the replay. I'm happy for you too, because this will live on forever. So, okay, guys, just so you know, I'm only going to reread the last couple comments. So sorry if I missed you. Okay, good, Bill's Prod. You just got vidIQ. Excellent. Just pinned it. Good, good. And then Mateo says, or is it just based on shorts? Does the revenue include donations? Yeah, so I'll break that down another time, Mateo. But if you go to revenue, it breaks it down by type of revenue. So it breaks it down by shorts, donations, and all that stuff. As expected, everyone is rage baited. GG Games doesn't even understand what's going on. All right, so here we go. So should I stop posting so many vids? Yeah, Bill's Prods, that's one of the things I was going to tell you is like just only post what you know for a fact is worth posting. Because if you're just going to post a bunch of vids and say, for example, you like put it, because you're working your butt off right now. Say you post all these vids and none of them blow up. It's like, oh my gosh, you just spent all that time, all that energy, and it didn't pay off for you, you know? And like, you shouldn't have to go through that. Every time you post, something should like, you know, you should be getting views, you know what I mean? Like almost every time, maybe not every time, but almost every time, all right? How many should I make it a day? It's up to you, Bill's Prods. You know, I go off of usually on game days, I usually post like at least 4 or 5 shorts. You want to make sure on game days. And that's the thing, guys. That's why I know this secret so well. I posted on Thursday, which was when Thanksgiving, all those big games were happening. I posted on Friday, another big game. I posted on Sunday, huge games. So if you're posting on game days, that is the time to save. If you're going to save your energy to go all out, save it for game days. Like, don't worry about like if you're not getting any views or very low views on like Wednesday or you know, Friday or Saturday. Like, focus on getting your view counts on Sunday, Monday, even Tuesday, because Tuesday it bleeds over from Sunday, Monday, and then Thursday. Focus on those 4 days right there. And if you're going to take a day off, take off Wednesday. Like that's typically what I do. I usually go really easy on Wednesdays. So here we go. All right. So now let me show you guys exactly what I wanted to show you. All right. Yeah. I usually post 2 or 3 shorts each day. Nice. Yeah, if you love it, you'll find your niche. Exactly, Chainsaw, exactly. Yeah, Dylan, I see what you're talking about. Yeah, Bears are probably going to win. Honestly, Bears are like destined, it seems, right now. All right, so this is what I wanted to show you guys. I'm going to go to my digs video right now. Where is it? Okay, so how can I do this? Okay, here, I'll just show you guys the information. There's so much I have to teach you guys right now, and I'm not organized enough to teach you exactly how I want to teach you. So, but for now, this is going to have to do, okay? So look at this. You guys see this? Like literally watch what I'm doing, right? Okay. So I'm just going to zoom in a little bit. All right. Take notes, guys. This is very important. All right. And I know this is, listen, I know this is kind of boring. Okay. Like I said, I never promised that this was going to be like the most entertaining stream ever. I'm going to teach you guys literally how to get views, but it's not like exciting. Like, oh yeah, check this out. You know, it's just things. It's things you need to know. All right. So the first thing, right? You have to have this caption here. So notice how D1, right? David Montgomery is the funniest player. Look what I did. Stefon Diggs is the funniest player. Oh, sorry, you can't see it. Stefon Diggs is the funniest player. Like, I literally copied his caption exactly. Like, literally copied his caption. Even the emoji, bro. I used the same crying emoji. So that was key, man. I knew because D1 did it and it blew up, I knew it would work for me. So that was key, all right? That's the very first thing you need to start, knowing about. Second thing, right? Well, actually, that's the second thing you should know. The first thing is this, guys. So I'm just going to X out of this, all right? Look what I titled this, okay? So like in your details, right? You'll see details tab on the side after you click on the video. Look what I titled this, okay? Stefon Diggs almost forgot he wasn't at home on Thanksgiving, right? And then I have the LOL emoji and the skull emoji, and then always hashtag NFL, always, okay? Like, this was perfect, man. Like, you have to think of something that you would click on and something that's edgy. You can't just say, the Bills on Thanksgiving. Nobody's going to watch that because that sounds really boring, right? So, like, you got to make sure it's funny. It's got some kick to it. And I knew, like, look what D1, oh my gosh, I got to X that out, sorry. I saw what D1 did, and look at that. He looks so innocent and sweet on Thanksgiving. He doesn't give away what the video's about. And see, that's the biggest issue, guys, that I see far too often, and this is what I'm guilty of too. I would always give away what happened in the short in the title. And then, no surprise, nobody watches it because they already got everything they wanted from the title. Like, they don't even have to watch the short because they already know what's going to happen. So, like, I'm learning now, like, sometimes you can get away with, like, saying, oh, yeah, what an amazing touchdown. But I prefer to not give away what I'm going to show in the short, so that way people have to watch until the end to find out what happens. And I know it sounds so, like, simple, and I'm not trying to insult your intelligence or anybody's intelligence, but it's such a simple concept, and yet none of us do it because we don't think about these things, We just keep doing what we think is right, and then when we're not getting the results we want to get, we're like, oh, what the hell? Why isn't this working? And it's just these little things that we don't know. But yeah, so title, huge, man. Your title is everything. If you have a bad title, no, hold on, let me try this again. If you have a really good title and you don't have the best editing, you can still blow up and get hundreds of thousands of views, versus a bad title and like the best editing in the world. Because like that was me. I had the worst title, best editing, and nobody watched it. Nobody cared. So like you have to make sure people care. So I took what D1 did and I said, he looks so sweet, and, innocent and sweet on Thanksgiving, double laughing emoji. And I said, okay, I'm going to do Stefon Diggs almost forgot he wasn't at home on Thanksgiving. And the way you do this, guys, is I'm going to go over here to my NFL. This is like my template, bro. Like literally NFL titles to make. Make one of these Google Docs. If you don't have Google, whatever you can use, Word. But like you have to, I don't know. This is funny. This is a little dream I had. But Stefon Diggs. All right. I thought I had a previous title though. Guess not. Okay. But anyways, what you do, guys, is like, I got lucky. I ended up typing this out. This was the very first thing I typed, and I said, perfect. But if it doesn't come out exactly, if it doesn't come out exactly the way you want it, you keep typing. So if I said, oh, like, what if, like, I didn't get to that yet? And I was like, okay, Stefon Diggs, funny Thanksgiving. And you know what I mean? Like, you're like, okay, that's not funny. I need to come up with something funnier. So you're like, okay. But you always want to start with his name because that's what's going to show up first in the YouTube algorithm. They're going to be like, okay, who's this video for? And if you say Stefan Diggs, the algorithm's already like, okay, Stefan Diggs. So, okay, Patriots fans. Okay, oh, Bills fans because he played on the Bills. Oh, Vikings fans because he played on the Vikings. So, like, if you don't say Stefan Diggs' name in the title, you're literally shortchanging yourself so much because people, like, if you just say bro instead of Stefan Diggs, like, you're literally shortchanging yourself because YouTube doesn't know bro, it knows Stefan Diggs. So you want to make sure you put the player's name in the title, and you want to start with that. So wait, what did Truth Chiller say? So create anticipation with title, then 2 separate headline sentences on the clip, hashtag NFL all instrumental. Yeah, exactly. See, Truth Chiller, you're much more succinct than me, but I am not as much. So exactly. So, but anyways, I know you. You're so famous, right, Jack? That's awesome. All right. Awesome. Oh, by the way, guys, I'm just going to get rid of this guy because, like, this guy's just being a total douche. So, bye. All right, here we go. All right, so where was I before I was rudely interrupted? Okay, so yes, spend that extra, like, 5 minutes. It literally takes 5 minutes to come up with a title like this, okay? And you guys are already all smarter than I am, like, literally. Like, if you look at Jag, like, guys, look at how Jag comments. Like, I know, like, a lot of you guys are really good at this too. Like, but Jag especially, he, like, if you look at his comments on, like, NFL videos and stuff, like, his always have, like, hundreds plus likes because he knows what the audience wants to hear. He knows how to get under people's skin. He knows how to hit the right emotions. That's what you need to learn. You need to learn how the audience thinks. What does the rest of the NFL want to see in a title? And just do that. Okay, so here we go. So I got you the title, right? So now we're just going to break this down. Now look at this. See? Double caption, right? Just like, who was it? Somebody had just mentioned it. True Chiller. Just like True Chiller just said it. See how this? Everyone on the Lions eat turkey and having fun. But you see how it's kind of hard to see? Like, even D1, like, look at that. It's too busy. Like, there's too much going on in the background. So, like, he should have made this a darker background. I mean, it didn't really matter for him, obviously. He got 1.8 million. But yeah, for you guys, you definitely want to, like, give yourself the best possible chance of success. So, like I said, I'm getting to the nitty gritty. Let me know if I'm getting too nitty gritty. But yeah, I see him comment on everything and he gets top comment. I know, right, Curry? That's what I'm saying, man. Jag has a talent. So, guys, get with Jag. Talk with him in the chat right now. Pick his brain while I'm talking, too, so that you can get that. But anyways, I'm going to go back to how I did the video, okay? And now just watch what I do in the video. Let me go to analytics. Let me just zoom out again. Let me go to Seymour. All right, here we go. All right, and look at that. See? This is exactly what I'm talking about, right? Everyone on the Bills seems to enjoy the turkey. Like, I don't know. I just came up with that because I'm like, okay, well, you know, you're kind of setting up the audience, all right? You're getting them ready for what, you know, they think's going to happen. So, like, wait a minute. Everyone's enjoying it, but now they're not. So, like, again, Jag, give me your brain. I love that. Everyone's like, Jag, give me your brain. See? Shout out to Jag, guys. All right, so anyways, and then right away, watch. Boom. So you see that? You see what I just did, guys? So, like, not only, as soon as you guys notice, like, obviously I'm playing Mr. Brightside, right? Always have a good song to pick. And because it was the Bills, it's so easy with the Bills because Mr. Brightside's our anthem. So I just go with Mr. Brightside, right? You always want to make sure you take your time to pick the right song, too, all right? In my opinion, D1 Kuumo, he doesn't pick very good songs. Like, they just sound like total garbage. So that's why, like, for me, I like to separate myself and make sure that the song is, like, really good. So, like, it really fits. You know what I mean? And then the second thing you'll notice, so again, you see the captions, right? But you'll notice as well, boom, you see how there's, like, a little bit of movement in here with the screen? Boom. And then I shift it over because I want to, like, follow the camera, follow the movement. This is tracking, okay? And you guys probably already know how to do this. Like, if you use CapCut to edit, you track through CapCut. I use Adobe Premiere Pro, so it's you know, different. And I don't want to show you guys the editing in Premiere Pro because it won't make sense because if you guys aren't going to even use Premiere Pro, I can just, like, redirect you guys to Curry. I can redirect you to Bill's Prods. I can redirect you to Dante, Mateo, because they all know how to use CapCut. So I don't have to show you how to edit in CapCut because you have other fans, other guys in the community you can ask in the Discord or in the chat. And two is, you know, you can just go on YouTube and type in, okay, how do I do this effect in CapCut? And then boom, you find that out. So there's no need for me to go over it. I just want to point out these details so that you guys start implementing these details, okay? And as you can tell, I'm very detail oriented. All right, so then I play the rest of it and then boom, see that? clip change, boom. So like literally, boom, it flips to that, flips to digs, and then kind of goes on. It's good. You know what I mean? Add text, man. I'm telling you, text is so good, you know? And like I said, I also did a keyframe with the text, so it didn't just stay in one place. Like as soon as Diggs said, it's good, it moves as he moves. You know what I mean? So it's good, and then it's good. And then I get them all in the whole frame, right? So you see how often I'm changing camera angles? Like here, I'm going to tell you every single time I change camera angles. Ready? I'm just going to put that on mute. Ready? So 1 and 2. Well, I guess I didn't do it as much, but anyways, but yeah, like it's basic stuff, you know, like where right here you have, and then this is it, man. This is the finish right here. You have Diggs doing his thing, boom. And then as soon as, I was actually a little early with this, like you want to get the timing right. And don't worry, guys, if your timing's not perfect, it's not the end of the world. But I actually just noticed as I was showing you this that like I did the Stephon Diggs throw up right before the screen turned black and white. I wanted it ideally to happen at the same time. So the black and white was actually a little late, actually. That's what it was. The black and white was a little bit late. But I use black and white because D1 always uses brightness. And I don't want to just be like him. I want to separate myself a little bit. So he does use black and white sometimes, but like I like to use it more because it's almost like you don't know if I'm going to use black and white or if I'm going to make the screen just a lot brighter by using brightness and contrast. So I want to mix it up so that, you know, you guys can be guessing. You don't always know what's going to be the brightness or what's going to be the black and white. All right, if I can, I may try to make videos. I would have to find the right editing place for me, though. I'm too busy with other stuff, so it would be hard. Yeah, you know, you could work it out, Jag. Definitely, definitely. If you want it bad enough, you'll definitely find ways. Nice, SW Sports. If y'all have any questions for CapCut, yes, thank you, Bills Prods. That's what I was hoping for, bro. Thank you for being so willing to help everybody. So, all right. Yeah, and that's fine, Jag. You're totally fine, man. I'm still here. I'm just writing in the notebook. Yes, that's what I love to hear, Michael. Very, very good. All right, excellent. And then Chainsaw says, Jag is an amazing commenter, extremely clever. That's what I'm saying, Chainsaw. Like, Jag, like, really knows how to get people's, you know, attention. So, like, and that's okay, Jag, if you're not able to explain how you comment so well. Everybody just, like, if you study Jag's comments, you'll get what I'm talking about. So, but yeah, CapCut doesn't take long at all. That's why I always recommend CapCut to people because it's so easy to learn. Whereas Adobe Premiere Pro, it takes more time to understand. But that's it, guys. Honestly, that was the most important thing. But then here, this is also something really important you need to know, okay? So here, you'll see these really important stats right here. Look how many people stayed to watch. 76.6% stayed to watch, right? Ideally, you want this to be 80%, but if this is even close to 65%, I mean, I would honestly say 70. So if this is even like 70%, you can go viral, all right? You don't need like 80% of people to stay and watch it. You just need at least 70%. And then look at this, average view duration, 16 seconds. Look how long the short is, 11 seconds. So you see, I literally cut this video off here. I'll put the volume back on. So like at the end, right, when I'm just playing this, oh my gosh, my computer's freezing. Okay. As soon as Diggs pretends to put it back, boom, Knox looks at him, video ends. Immediately. There's no like extra fluff in the background. Like literally the short ends. Like as soon as like Diggs pretends to put it back or looks like he's going to put it back and looks kind of suspicious, right? Knox, you can see, looks at him, right? You can see like Knox looking down, sees Diggs, and then looks over, sees Diggs. Diggs is like, oops. And then Knox, I zoomed in. See, you zoom in so that you can show his face more. And then you have Dawson Knox. See, you have the text, you have the emoji. You know what I mean? And then I should have had subscribe here. That was my mistake. I didn't really, this was my first time really doing a really good D1 remix. So I didn't think about it. But you always want to have like a subscribe here. And I'll show you why. I'll show you another short where it has that. And then after that, see, look, he laughs and then boom. Short, literally, it just ends right away. You want to make sure you're ending your shorts as soon as you've delivered the value. Because otherwise, again, if I would have just kept the video going, this average view duration would have like looked like somebody jumped. Whoop, hold on a minute, you can't see it. This would have looked like somebody jumped off a cliff. But you see how balanced this is, guys? See, this is called your average view duration, or called your retention graph. Look at like what it starts out as. 230%. And then it just kind of, you're always going to have drop off in the beginning, by the way. Like your goal is to minimize this amount of drop off, but like this drop off is nothing, bro. Like look at that. As the short is going on, even by the end of the short, bro, I still had 130% of the audience watching, which meant people watched this 1.3 times. Thank you, Sab, for the 100. Appreciate you. Andy, so making own AI videos on YouTube over TikTok? Yeah. Yep, great point. When YouTubers upload, more views and clicks come in when it's earlier. It slows down the older the video gets, so if you comment later, less people will see it. Exactly, Jag. You know it. That's right. Be early to the videos, more people see your comment. See, Jag is giving wisdom right here. I wanted to say that, Jag, but I didn't think about it until you said it. So thank you. I also did use the YouTube feature to add text. Good. Yeah, guys, and that's the thing, is like editing in YouTube is ridiculously hard. I do not recommend it. That's why I said get CapCut, or if you can afford it, get Adobe Premiere Pro. Do not edit in YouTube. It is a huge pain in the butt. I'm pretty sure D1 uses YouTube because you'll see his captions look completely different from mine, but I just recommend use the editing software for everything. So all you use YouTube for is to just upload. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly, Bill's Prod. You can definitely, I said to do it. It was so hard. Yeah, right? I don't know how much, but I know how I can succeed. What's up, Sarai? I know, right? This is fascinating, right? And I figure the fans would like this too. Even if you don't want to become an NFL YouTuber, I figured this would still resonate with you guys because you guys, it's kind of cool, right? You get to see the back end of how I do things. And I literally explain it to you like step by step. Also, look at the most popular watch time on your channel. Exactly, Mateo. And I'll break down how to read stats next time, guys. Tonight, I just wanted to give you the quick nitty gritty. But see, that was it, man. So like, people watched on average 147%, and that's why this blew up. And this is what my mentor Rob tells me all the time. If your stayed to watch is 70% or higher, and your average view duration is well over 100, it's your video is most likely going to go, and it's on a topic that people actually care about. It's probably going to go viral. So, and then if you look at the timing too, guys, this is another huge key metric that I want you guys to understand is, look when I posted this. I posted this Thanksgiving short on Thanksgiving at 11:14, bro. So like everybody's awake, everybody's on YouTube, everyone's getting ready for the Lions-Packers game, right? So I made sure to get this out before the games started. That's key, man. Timing is so important. Like if I would have waited to put this out until like later in the day, it probably wouldn't have gotten nearly as many views. It might not have even gone viral because I got it out early enough. And honestly, if I would have got this out the day before like D1 Kuumo did, this probably would have got 2 million views because the timing, it would have just been so much better. So again, timing is so important. I know I said in the beginning that it's not as important if you don't get like the video out the same day. But I was just kind of babbling and I didn't really think about what I was talking about. But yeah, it really does matter. So like I said, timing is everything. You don't have to be the first to get it out, but you need to make sure you get it out as soon as you possibly can. And that's why when you saw me edit yesterday, that was the best thing that I could have done. I know it's a little unfair to you guys on stream when I'm like editing, but like, understand I have to do it because I don't have an editor to do it for me. So during the halftime, I have to edit whatever highlight was there because during halftime, during the game, people are going to just watch the crap out of that short. So anyways, that's what happened. And then, obviously you can tell that this thing just blew up. You know what I mean? Like, and look at that. See, this is the thing that's so amusing, right? You look at the first 8 hours. I mean, yeah, it's doing well, right? But it's even first 9 hours. It's like nothing spectacular. But then at the 10th hour, bro, it literally like almost tripled in views and then it just took off. You know what I mean? And so that's the thing, man. And here's one of the most important things too. Once you're in your short, okay, you always in the comments do a pin comment. Now, I ended up pinning Jacob's comment. This is later on because I had already gotten like the subs and views that I needed. But you always want to do this, like watch, subscribe if, and then give an edgy reason, just like the punchline up here was edgy, just like this was edgy, make this edgy. So that way, and I know somebody's going to take that out of context, but yeah, make it something that people actually would think is funny. So subscribe if you would have put that turkey back where it belongs. It's funny because the turkey is dry AF, which you'll see in the later video. Yeah, I live in Buffalo. Oh wait, or are you guys asking somebody else? Hey, I saw my comment. Oh, nice. Yeah, Diggs, it's good. Here we go. Yes, I love that. Here, I'll pin that now. There we go. Bill's Prods is back pinned. Sorry, Jacob, but you've been replaced. Nice. Pinned. But yeah, make sure you guys, when you first start, pin your own comment. Even if like Jag comments, like make sure that, you comment. By the way, if you guys want to know what Jag said, for some reason, Jags don't get as many likes on my shorts, but like on everybody else's shorts, he gets 1 million likes. It's crazy. That stuff is definitely processed. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's funny. You know what I mean? Like it got people to comment, and that's what you need. You need to get people to comment, you know, and you need to reply to people's comments because you want to show them, hey, I acknowledged you. I saw that you commented. Here's something back. Well, if they're being a total douche, you don't have to respond. But if someone's just saying, oh, yeah, like blah, 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 although as I'm saying that, D1 Bills commented, I didn't respond, but I'm sorry. I know. Me too. Me too. But yeah, so like, but like, do your best to respond to everybody's comment because they're gonna see that and they're gonna know that, you know, that you're gonna watch, you know, that you're gonna be watching for their comments. Now, here's the thing, guys. You always have to make sure to. So you see how like I have this like logo and it's kind of like being blocked by the subscribe button. Ideally, you want to put that like a little bit higher, you know, up here, and then I should have moved this up as well, so that way people can actually see your logo. But like, if you don't have a logo, create a logo and make its opacity like, I don't know, 30%. That's what I use. So it's faded, so it's not distracting. You can see through it, but people see like your logo, and then this way people can't just steal your content. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, someone theoretically could steal this, but everybody would know that this is an Andy Chang video because they see my logo, they see my editing style, and they like would obviously see like some other crap in there. You know what I mean? But this is the thing I'm talking about. When you go to details, right? So you're in your details tab over here. When you scroll down, right, you got your title. Also, always make sure you put a description in there too, because this helps YouTube categorize the video. So I said, after Bills versus Lions, see how I did that? Bills versus Lions. Thanksgiving, see, keyword, Thanksgiving. Stephon Diggs, right, using his name, was enjoying turkey with Josh Allen. Like, you see what I'm doing, guys? I'm using all the players' names, all the like key buzzwords, so that YouTube has it in the title, has it in the description, and then they'll also have it in the video tags until he wasn't. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. But like when you scroll down over here, you're gonna look to your right. You're gonna see. Don't worry about restrictions, guys. As long as like it's not blocked, you're fine. And if it's blocked in Russia, that's just how it is. Sometimes videos are blocked in Russia. Don't worry about that. But you see how it says related video? Always, always have a related video in there because you want people to not just click on your one video. You want to click them on the next and the next. You know what I mean? You want people to not just to watch one of your shorts. You want them to watch 5, 6, 7 of your shorts. You know what I mean? So if you don't have one, you know, you can search your videos. You can keyword search. So if I wanted to have like my, you know, coup video, boom, I just type coup and then I can click on that. Oh, there you go. I typed in coup, click on that, and that becomes the new related video. But I'm not going to do that. So, but I wanted to make sure you guys knew that. And then also, you have to use video tags. So go down, all the way down, and then there'll be this like show more tab down here. Like once you get down to like this part in this area, you'll see show more. I already have it expanded, so you won't see it on mine. But go down until you see tags, right? And then there'll usually be a show more button that reveals this. Look what I use for tags, guys. Like this kind of stuff, you know what I mean? Like on Thanksgiving, of course, everyone's going to be searching all these terms, you know what I mean? And see how I have Diggs' name in there? I have Diggs highlights. I have Bills eating turkey. I have D1's name in there. Always include his name in there, guys. It's just great to have your competitor's name in there. But you see what I'm talking about? Like you want to give like YouTube as much information as possible, so that way they see, okay, I know exactly what this short is about, and I know exactly who to show it to. So there's no question whatsoever what this short is about. I know, right, Michael? I did say 6, 7. I was hoping somebody was going to comment. I want to come back to LA. I know LA is beautiful, Soraya. That's what I did, except I used a logo that's kind of like Burgess. Yeah, you did a great job, Bills Prods. Yours is fantastic. So yeah, that's what's up. And then what else? By the way, am I boring you guys, or am I like, am I hitting the right thing? Oh, Chainsaw, thanks for the deer. That is so funny, bro. I love that. He's like, it looks like he's like hanging. It looks like he was like watching another deer get hit. Like, oh my gosh, that was awesome, Chainsaw. Thank you. Thank you so much for donating, brother. Like, it really means a lot. Oh, the oh deer, that was awesome. That was 400. Nice. So guys, Chainsaw gets 2 chair spins because basically Chainsaw donated $10. So real quick intermission. Let me just take a quick sip while I chair spin two times. Okay, here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, here we go. 2 chair spins for Chainsaw. Oh, by the way, I have John's poster that he made for me. You guys like that? I'll show it to you like the other way around so that you can see it better soon. But yeah, so that was like the main thing I wanted to show you. I know it's like long-winded. I know it's not the most organized. I know it's not the sexiest thing, the most interesting thing, but oh, Trump voice. Oh, yes. Thank you, Trump. I mean, oh, thank you, Trump. Trump would thank himself. Thank you, Trump, so much for your comment. Yeah, so thank you so much, Chainsaw, for donating to your favorite YouTuber. I appreciate your donations. I love your donations. I actually need your donations because I'm not actually rich like Donald Trump. Not yet, but I will be. In fact, I'll be the richest YouTuber YouTube has ever seen. the richest YouTuber, the best YouTuber, and D1 won't have anything on me, okay? Yeah, that was perfect. I love it. I love it. What time were you at the Spectrum on Tuesday? Oh, you guys are talking to each other. Okay, I was like, huh? All right, let's see here. Oh, that's awesome, Jag. I love that you guys actually like. Oh, Jag, I missed you. Wait, no, I didn't miss you because you're gonna be here for the Bengals game. So I actually might get to meet you in person. Maybe, I don't know. Kind of, it's kind of boring. Yep, exactly. But like for people that edit and people that really want this, they'll understand that like what I'm giving out is like literal gold. Like I'm literally making Bills prods, and like a couple other guys, like in Curry, I'm literally like helping you guys make thousands of dollars. And I know you guys see that. I know you guys understand the value that this is providing. That's why you're here after all, right? But yeah, I like my logo because it still draws people attention, but not super distracting. Exactly, bro. Welcome to Chump Nation, the best nation. All right, let's see here. Oh, you're not allowed to say that, PB. Mods, did you guys like just stop like modding? Like you guys are supposed to be timing people out, man. Come on now. Now I have to do it. All right. It's more super helpful. Okay. And then there was something else that I really wanted to show you guys. What was it? I didn't want to just, well, you know what? Maybe I should have just asked you guys like, hey, what questions do you have for like how to go viral? Instead of just like showing you guys like what D1 did. But you know what? Let me like, if you guys want to come up with some questions, feel free. But in the meantime, I'm going to go through like my thought process, right? So here's another thing, guys. I'll show you the other brilliant idea that I had. So sigh. All right. So I was like, okay, well, obviously, like, my, Diggs short did really, really well. Oh, just focused on the tips. No, you're good, Bills Prods. I meant the other. No, you're good, Chainsaw. You're busy donating. We'll just blame Jag. No, but don't worry about it, guys. You guys are fine. But, yeah. The big thing that I wanted to show you guys is, okay, so this is the next thing, right? So this is continuing on. Now, this is an example of where I should have done a little bit better with this, but I didn't exactly know what to title this. But if you go to like my titles, right? So NFL titles. Now if I go for a sigh. Oh, I only had one. Okay, yeah, here we go. See, this is what I'm talking about, guys. This is why it's so important to write things down because most likely your first title idea isn't going to win, So like I said, Orlando Brown was really concerned for Joseph Asai. It's not really edgy, It's kind of like, it kind of tells people like a little bit of like, okay, what's going to happen? It doesn't give it away, but it's not really edgy, It's like, see, I even wrote this earlier. Had to make this much edgier, so I threw Lamar under the bus. That's actually really funny. Bro, I got an ad. I'm sorry about that, Bills Prods. I actually did put medium ads on there. I didn't put many ads, but yeah, you're good. You're good. Yes, exactly. Staying at the Courtyard Marriott in Buffalo. Are there any near you, Andy? Let's see. Courtyard Marriott in Buffalo. Yeah, there's definitely courtyards near me. That's awesome, Jag. I love it, dude. I love that. Wait, what am I doing? I'm getting distracted now. I'm getting distracted. Okay, too many tabs. Too many tabs. Okay, so yeah, so like the first one didn't pop, right? So I just changed it. I said, okay, Orlando Brown thought Joseph Asai was going to choke like Lamar on Thanksgiving. And obviously you can tell I posted this way after the game because like this was the post-game interview, right? So actually, you know what? I have a really good idea, guys. I'm literally going to play the short and then I want you guys, especially Bills Prods and Curry. Andy, do hashtags really matter? Not as much as they do in TikTok and Instagram, Curry, but I always use hashtag NFL. It just seems to be like, it just works for me. And I use like, at least one emoji at the end. But you don't want to put emojis, like you see where I'm putting the emojis? I'm putting them at the end. I'm not putting them in the beginning. I'm not putting them in the middle. It throws off the algorithm. So you want to make sure you just throw them at the end and then hashtag NFL and you're good. But yeah, you know what I'm going to do, guys? I'm actually... so like I said, guys, this is going to be fun. So we're going to have Curry and we're going to have Bills Prods. And then anybody else who wants to do this exercise, feel free. But I'm going to click on this video and I want you guys to see what I did. And I want you to call out like what I did and like why you think it worked. Okay. Ready? So literally just going to play the short right now.
Joseph, come in here. Were you playing for that turkey leg? I just... We need some water. I better eat it too soon. You all right? Swallow that.
Oh man, dude, I love that short. That is so funny. You added CCs, exactly, Mateo. See, Mateo, that's it. I'll pin your guys' messages as they come through, so that way you know that I saw them. Have you seen snow before? Oh, you're asking Jag. That's right. Get ready for the freezing cold. That's right, Mateo. Love it, right, Chainsaw? Thank you, thank you. But yeah, guys, see, I actually added captions in this one. And what I should have done was I actually should have used the audio in the Stephon Diggs vid. So you guys see, like, yes, the Stephon Diggs video got more views, but it was just because of the timing. I should have, I should have gotten this Asai video out that night, but I didn't watch the game interview, so I just went to bed. So I didn't post this until the next day, but I'll show you guys what time I posted it, and you'll still see that it still blew up. Different camera angles too. Yep, that's it, Curry. That's it. Exactly. What's up, Packers fan? How you doing? Caption at the top. So Bill's Prods, look at that. Bro, I can't even focus. Asai is making me die in laughter, right, Curry? Oh, yeah, that's right, because you're a Bengals fan, right, Curry? So, like, yeah, Asai is just like, dude, the voice crack was like, and like I said, I saw the voice crack, and like the whole interview was hilarious, but I just zoned in on that, like, because that was so freaking funny. I knew the audience would like just love it. So that's, again, watch the clips, find the best parts, and if you think it's funny, chances are the other people in the NFL are going to find it funny too. But you want to like watch things. If I would have just stopped when she was interviewing Burrow and Chase, I wouldn't have ever seen this Asai thing, and I wouldn't have seen Orlando Brown looking at him like, what the hell is wrong with you, bro? And like, you know what I mean? So it's just like, as you do this more, your brain will just know what to look for. And as you're editing, you're literally going to have the greatest ideas in the world. You're going to be like, oh, how funny would it be if, and then you just do it. And then after you do that enough times, guys, it just takes over. But yeah, I love that Curry was just dying in laughter. And then Bill Sprods is probably dying in laughter, but he still said like caption at the top, subtitles, funny music, exactly. Sound effects, sub if at the end. Exactly, bro. And that's it. You guys see literally how I did, and you'll see the overlay of how I did it. I literally use I'm sure you guys can figure it out in CapCut. Like, I know both Curry and Bill's Prods already know how to do this. So if anybody needs to know, you notice how the graphics look really good. Like, it looks a lot cleaner than it would have in the actual video. And that's because I use, like, a mask to basically, like, make this detail sharper and a little bit darker, too. But I added some brightness to it. And I think I actually did some other brightness effects. Let's see here. Hold on a minute. I'm just going to turn the volume off. Let's see. Maybe I didn't even need to. But yeah, you see how I just did that, like with the captions? Like, it wasn't just what they said. Like, look at that. Voice crack, you know what I mean? And then, like, the quick, like, camera shift, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's my sense of humor, is, like, showing one guy. And I actually had to do that because, like, it was so zoomed in. I didn't want to zoom out any further than I had to, because I wanted to maintain my blurred bars ratio. So, like, I had to actually shift from Asai to Brown, so that way, like, the audience could see what I was talking about. You know what I mean? And you never want to actually write out swear words. I think that actually YouTube counts that against you now, so that's why I abbreviated that. And then you can hear that in the background. You know what I mean? So, and here's another thing that you guys don't know that I can tell you right now, is when the voice crack actually happens, this isn't the scene playing. The scene playing is them all huddled up, because that's just how the camera did it. The camera showed all of them huddled up, and somebody was blocking Asai, so you couldn't even see Asai. And so I was just like, okay, well, let me just like edit it so that he is showing when his voice cracks and his mouth is covered, so it like kind of matches a little bit. You know what I mean? So yeah, because you want him to be obviously the subject. You know what I mean? And then homie what? You know what I mean? You're just going to find different things that you're going to think. And then we need some water. And then, again, we need some water. You know what I mean? Like, and look where I placed the text. I mean, it's kind of covering Asai's face and kind of covering her face. You kind of I probably should have moved it up a little bit. But, that's just like little, like really small details. And then you have him, coughs again, UI, and then the subscribe comes out. But look at that. Always hydrate before Thanksgiving. Notice how I like put the red with before. Always make sure most of your text is white. You have a black background, and then make one of the words that you're trying to emphasize red so it kind of sticks out. And then obviously the laugh, crying emoji in the water. So always hydrate before Thanksgiving. And this was probably my thumbnail or something similar. But like, and always have people subscribe. And you'll notice, again, I didn't actually have like subscribe for. I should have included that, but I forgot. So, but I at least did this much. So at the end, people see the subscribe. And if you want to get like that subscribe overlay, if you don't have Adobe Premiere Pro, I'm pretty sure you can find that on YouTube. You can find a green screen of the subscribe button. I'm pretty sure CapCut probably has that too, guys. I'm sure. But yeah. And look at this. This is like another thing too. Like, this was a little bit of a longer short. I was trying to cut it down as much as possible. But I think like I did it justice. You know what I mean? But watch. So like, as soon as the punchline is delivered, right? The punchline is you ate, and then like watch. So like, as soon as like she says swallow that, And then he's like, it literally just, oh, I did say subscribe. That was sus AF. Okay, see? So that's good. And that's what you want, man. You want this to just pop up on the last scene and then boom, video's over. You know what I mean? So again, don't let the video drag. You're always going to be tempted to let the short drag. Cut it off immediately because it's far better to be like, man, I wish I could have included that part to get like people to see that I included it, but it's far better that the video gets like way better average view duration or watch time and gets promoted. Like, it's like the way I look at it. Would you rather have gotten like 1,000 views but got to include everything you wanted? Or would you rather get 1,000,000 views and say, I wish I could have included that, but I'm happy I got 1,000,000 views? Definitely the latter. Okay, cool. So, did you see that Pats win? Yeah, that sucked. I was not happy about that. I do like the Ravens. I'm happy for you guys, you know? Well, we always beat you guys in the playoffs, so I'm actually not concerned. Andy is evolving. Yeah, right, Soraya? Does cuss words in the song that you use for the short, does that count against you? So that's a good question, Michael. I'm not, oh my gosh, I just did the Trump thing. I'm not actually sure if like swear words in the song. Yes, as a matter of fact, I can confirm that. Yes, because if you guys remember when that fight broke out between Brian Branch and Juju Smith-Schuster, I included Break Stuff by Limp Bizkit, and there was a part where, like, you know, he says, break your effing face tonight. I didn't cut out enough of the effing, and unfortunately, YouTube caught too much of the word, and it didn't demonetize my video, but it might as well have. Like, it gave me limited ads, which meant I only got revenue from YouTube Premium, and YouTube Premium doesn't pay you like crap. So I made literally pennies on the dollar to what I should have made. I should have made like $150 from that short, and I made like a couple dollars. So yeah, I stay away from songs that have curse words. You can find 1,000,000 songs that don't have curse words but still sound really cool. You can use instrumentals. So I just recommend stay away from songs that have swear words in them. Even if you're not monetized yet, it's a good habit to get into. So that way, when you're actually monetized, you're able to take full advantage, and you don't even have to risk it. You don't have to think in the back of your mind, oh man, is this going to get flagged for limited ads? Or am I, I should have just done a regular song. You know what I mean? So that's just one less thing that YouTube can take away from you. You know what I mean? How about them Eagles? I love it, Cowboys fans. Good to see you, bro. It's been a while. All right. Look at our boy Andy becoming worldwide, prestige worldwide. Oh, thank you, Chainsaw. And Chainsaw, you're becoming prestige worldwide too. You're like one of the top donors, bro. Like you, between Tracy, John, and you guys are now the top donors. And then AJ, of course, is donating to me through Apple Pay. So AJ is like up there as well. But yeah, it's like Tracy's one. John is second. Chainsaw, you're like third. You're like third place right now, bro. Like you came out of like left field, bro. It was amazing. Like this season, you've contributed so much to my well-being. So thank you so much, bro. I really, really appreciate you. All right, what time will you start on Thursday? So that's a good question, Mateo. So on Thursday, I'm gonna start at. Let me think about this for a second. Thursday. Oh yeah, that's a game I want to see the whole thing of. So I'm gonna start the streaming at 8 o'clock. The game starts at 8:15, but I'm gonna start streaming at 8, and I'm gonna make sure I get a seat at B-Dubs early. So I'm gonna be at B-Dubs by like 7:30. Because like I'm afraid that if I don't get there early enough, I'm not gonna get a seat. So yeah, I'm gonna be at B-Dubs early. I'll start streaming at 8, and then I'll be there for the entire Cowboys-Lions game, and that's gonna be epic, bro. I can't wait. Okay, you gotta go, Mateo. All right, peace out, brother. Take care. Let's see here. Hi, Andy. What's up? What's up, Omega? How you doing? Forget football. You should turn into how to edit. I know, right? Thank you, Andrew. Yeah. I mean, honestly, I've thought about that. Like, I've thought about doing a course where I teach people how to edit because I have the skill. I have like the skill set. My mentor, so you guys know Rob Benjamin. He's a big YouTuber. He teaches people how to go viral on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. He's not my first mentor. He's actually my second mentor. My very first mentor, his name's Tyler. Great guy. He's actually in the Discord if you guys didn't know. If you see like Zeklash, if you see Zeklash in the Discord, that's Tyler. That's my mentor. And he is amazing. He taught me how to edit. He was the one who got me into Premiere Pro. I was using freaking iMovie before I got into Premiere Pro, guys. That's how rough I had it when I was starting out. Like there was no CapCut when I was beginning. And there might have been, but I didn't know about it. But yeah, there was no CapCut. I had iMovie. And that was it, because it was free, and it was terrible. So, but it got the job done, but still, it's terrible. But yeah, you guys got CapCut, so you guys are like super spoiled, man. Like you guys got all the good stuff. But Adobe Premiere Pro is phenomenal. Like I definitely recommend, once you can afford Adobe Premiere Pro, use that. And then I can actually teach you guys how to edit through Adobe Premiere Pro. But Tyler, he was the one who taught me how to edit not Tyler Sports, but my buddy Tyler, and he's just phenomenal. His Bonsai Pop, I think that's his YouTube channel. I could definitely link you guys to it. And you gonna get the gold card for B-dubs? Oh, I already got the gold card, Soraya. Yep. Happy about the Bills win. Oh, me too, Omega. Me too. You should sell it for money. I will, Andrew, eventually. But for now, I want to give out free value because good things come to those who, give to others, and plus I'm not proven yet, I don't want to be like, oh guys, I'm selling this course, and then they'll be like, well, wait, how many people have you actually helped, and have those people actually gotten viral? Have they actually gotten results? I don't want to sell a product unless it's like proven, you know what I mean? So that's why like I'm willing to just give away all my knowledge for free because I know it's going to pay off in the long run, and I'm not just doing it because I'm like, oh yeah guys, I'm gonna greedy salesman, I'm gonna scam everybody to buy my product. I legit want to help people, and you guys know that. You guys, like, if you watch me, if you follow me, if you're in my inner circle, you know that I'm all here to help out. And like, that's why, like, obviously, like, you won't know unless I tell you, but I'm not charging Bills prods. I'm not charging Dante. I'm not charging, who the hell was it? Sorry, Curry. I'm not charging you guys because, like, I mean, you guys have already donated to me. You know what I mean? So you've basically already paid for whatever benefit you're getting from me helping you. But second is, I want to make sure you guys blow up first. And then I can say, oh, check it out. I got Bills prods to blow up. He was at 100-something subs. Now he's at 100,000-something subs. And people are like, oh, wow, this actually works. You know what I mean? Do stocks as backup. Yeah, there you go, Jag. See, I can't do that because I'm a recovering compulsive gambler. Like, I would definitely, like, be a day trader, and I would, like, screw up everything. I'd lose everything. But, yeah, what's up, Gonzo? How you doing? Andy is the biggest help for you two I've ever had, so thanks, bro. That warms my heart, Bills Prod. See, that's why, dude, I'm so happy to hear that, man. Like, that makes me so happy, brother, hearing that. Because, again, basically, I created this live stream with you in mind, with you and Curry, and anybody else who really wants to become a full-time YouTuber. I did this to give you guys what I wish somebody would have told me when I was just starting out, And even though it kind of came out like, because, like, I haven't done this before, it did a good enough where you felt the impact. And you can just feel, like, the authenticity, like, coming through the camera of, I'm here for you, Bills Prods. I want you to succeed. And that's what it's about, man. It's about just passing it along. It's not like thinking, oh, well, now Bills Prods is going to become my competition. No. Like, the way I look at it is, man, like, everyone's going to watch all of our videos anyways. So we might as well just, like, help each other out so that you can make money and I can make money. You know what I mean? So, all right, I'm going to go make a post real quick and see how it goes. Oh, that's good, Jag. See, Jag, you would actually, guys, I would not be surprised if Jag's first post actually blew up and got like 50,000 views. Like, because homie just knows. Like, and see, that's the thing is, like, Jag, some people, man, they just know intuitively what to do. They know the NFL audience so well, and they watch enough, like, NFL shorts where they're just like, oh, I know what to do. And they just do it, and then they get the results, and that just makes me so mad. No, I would be really happy for you, bro, if that happened. But, like, then the rest of us are just like, oh, man, I just gotta, oh, your cool kick just hit 15K, yes! Oh, that's awesome. I'll gritty for that, Bills Prods. Yay, your cool kick just hit 15,000 views. Let's go, buddy. Let's go. And that is just the start, bro. And I know that you've gotten 18,000 at least because you said your Sam Hubbard video got, 18,000 at least, and it's probably over 20,000 by now. But yeah, how can you make money off NFL shorts, but I can't because I can get monetized? Wait, so what's your question, SW? You're not able to get monetized? Is that what you're asking? I used to have passion for YouTube and then I quit. See, Gonzo, that's like the YouTube cycle. I can't tell you how many times I've quit. I've quit so many times. You can ask like the OGs here, and by OGs, like the OGs here, like if Mateo was still here, he'd tell you. I quit like 3 times. Actually, from 2020 to 2024, I quit every single season. I quit early in 2020 and 2021 because those Chiefs losses just broke me. So I just quit YouTube entirely. I shouldn't have, but I did. I let my emotions get the better of me instead of thinking, well, how can I still profit, from the rest of the NFL? I just thought, well, Bills are done, so I'm done. But it's not at all how that works. You know what I mean? And then in 2022, I actually stuck with it. 2023, stuck with it. That's when the Burger King stuff blew up. And then 2024... Oh yeah, 2023, after that, I was just like, after that season, I was just like that was, I think, when we lost to the Chiefs again. I was so depressed, bro. I was just like, screw this. I'm not going to do it. It's all rigged. So I got that it's all rigged and scripted in my head. And that affected me so much. I quit YouTube again in the beginning of 2024. And I regret it to this day because I didn't start streaming the 2024 season until like 3 weeks in. And I wasn't even doing shorts like I should have been. I was trying to do long form, and it was just taking way too long to edit. I wasn't getting crap for views, and I was just burning myself out. So then I learned from my mistakes in 2024. 2024 was like a learning lesson where I like all the crap that I went through, you guys won't hopefully have to ever go through that because you already know what works, you know? So, but it was rigged that year. Yeah, Cheese completely rigged that 2024 season. You're right, Jameson, you're right. I might restart YouTube, but I don't know. Gonzo, if you want to, man, I'm here for you. Like, you know, in the Discord, hit me up. The free Discord, guys, is right here. Let me just go ahead and Chain Gang Public, invite to channel, copy. And paste. All right, there it is. And then what else is I going to show you guys? Nice, nice. Views still rolling in. There is a part of me that's like, oh no, what if this is all pretend? And like, what if like one day, like all my views just like stop at the same time? It's like, oh, what am I going to do? And it's like, that's not going to happen, bro. Like you've cracked the code. You know what people want. And you're going to teach other people how to do it. And you're teaching other people how to do it. And now they're going to do it. So then you guys are just going to continuously get views. Because again, the goal is for you guys to get 24 hours of views, you know, constantly. So that way, I mean, you might not be getting like 20,000 views an hour, but, you know, you're going to be getting like at least a couple hundred views, even at night, late at night when everyone's asleep. You should still be getting a couple hundred views per hour just to keep things moving. And then you post another short. But like what I would do, guys, is I would post a reaction short. It wouldn't get crap for views. And then I'd post another one thinking, oh, well, this one's going to work. And then this one's going to work. And this one's going to work. And then I just realized, man, people just don't care about my reactions as much. You know, it's sad, but true, you know? And so I just said, screw it. I'm just going to focus. I'm going to go 80% on highlight edits and do what D1 Kuumo does. And I'm pretty sure it'll work for me. And here we are. No big deal. My little soda pop. Andy, it sent me to when you were at Dick's. Oh, that's funny, Omega. Ha! I'm able to get monetized because it says I am in YouTube Studio, but when I applied, it said that I was using copyright content. That could happen sometimes, SW. Did you get copyright strikes or were they just claims? That's a big difference. And then like, what were you claimed for? Was it like, did YouTube claim it based on the song? Was it based, like, what type of content were you uploading? Like, if you give me some of those details, I can try to help you. Like, we can kind of investigate this together. Goal is to reach 1K. I like that, Gonzo. See, it's really important to have that goal, and especially 1K, man. Like 1K is probably like the biggest milestone, honestly, because like that's like the minimum requirement to get monetized. You know, you have to hit 1,000 subscribers, and then depending which direction you go, whether you do long form, which means you need to get 4,000 hours, 4,000 watch hours in a year, or if you're trying to go shorts, I think it's a little bit ridiculous. But they say you have to get 10 million shorts views in 90 days, which for a brand new YouTuber, man, that's like, I mean, unless they're like really know what they're doing, like that's almost impossible, you know? So I think YouTube made that too hard, but you know, it is what it is. Cause I wasn't even getting 10 million views in 90 days, bro. And I was monetized, you know what I mean? So I think YouTube just made that way too hard. They did lax it for part of the monetization, but you only get donations. You don't get ad revenue, which I think is so dumb. It should be ads. And then if you want to get fan donations, then you get the 10 million in 90 days. But yeah, whatever. Let's see. But your Jesus content really got me through some times. I've been, oh man, that's wild, Jameson. I didn't even know about that, bro, but thank you. What is God's plan for you? Wow. Thank you. I'm so happy that worked, Jameson. You know, and like I said, I wanted to do more Christian content eventually, but for now I knew like God had told me like, it's time to blow up on Andychangftw. And then once I'm a household name for NFL, like everybody knows me, like they know Tom Grassi. Once I have like millions of subs or even like 1.5 million subs, something where like basically like I can't like go out without being recognized. Like, and I'm not trying to just be like that. Although originally I did want to be like that, but like once I get to the point of fame where everybody knows who I am, then I can start creating, I can go back to Andy Bible FTW and I can start creating Christian content because now it's like, oh, Andy Bible FTW. Wait a minute, that sounds a lot like Andy Chang FTW. And then when I send people to my Christian videos, right? Like now all of a sudden it's like, oh, cool. Like he's got millions of subs and at least hundreds of thousands of people are actually going to watch his other content. So now I have hundreds of thousands of people going over to watch my brand new Christian channel instead of like trying to bring over like, you know, maybe a couple hundred people. You know what I mean? So you wait till you have the influence and then you start creating extra channels just like Mr. Beast did. It's called the Mr. Beast effect in my mind. So anyways, yeah. Oh, Squirrel, I got tons of Bill stuff for your birthday and now I'm asking more for Christmas. I love that, Squirrel. That's great, man. What'd you get? so you can repeat my comments to see me if you mention them. That's right. That's right, Omega. Caught your live a few weeks ago. Glad to have caught you again. Oh, thank you, Brian. That means a lot to me, bro. I like when people mention that they saw me before, and here we are again. So I'm good, Chloe. How are you doing? What are the monetization requirements? So Bill Sprouts for you. Oh wait, did I mention what they were, or am I just? Oh, never mind. Okay, yeah. So I'm just really far behind the chat. I get 500 views. The reason I quit was because everyone in my group was going 500K. Gonzo, let me tell you, man, that is so relatable, bro. Like, it is so difficult to watch everybody else except for you blow up. Like, you're like, what the hell? Like, I'm working my butt off, and yet this guy over here is going viral, and I'm not. Like, what the hell? And it's very discouraging, you know? And honestly, that discouraged me for a while, you know? I thought, oh, man, like, am I ever going to blow up? And honestly, I'm not going to lie. Like, it's going to happen to you like every now and then. You know what I mean? If that doesn't happen to you at some point in your YouTube journey, like, you know, I'm amazed if that didn't happen. But like, I'm pretty sure almost every single YouTuber at some point questions like, is this actually going to work? And that was me, honestly, at the beginning of this month. I kept thinking, oh man, these reactions, like, because like you guys saw my Josh Allen short when he did the touchdown against the Chiefs last season. You know, that got 1 million views. And I thought, oh, okay, well, if I do more Josh Allen shorts of him getting rushing touchdown, I should get 1 million views, right? Or at least 100,000. Didn't get anywhere close. I was getting like maybe 10,000 views. And 10,000 views is still great, but compared to where I was with 1 million or even 100,000, 10,000 is like nothing, you know? And so I was like, oh my gosh, man, like that was like my greatest weapon, was making Josh Allen highlight reactions. And if those didn't work, I was out of luck. You know, and that's how I felt. So I felt like jaded this entire month, guys. Like this entire month, I was like, oh my gosh, like, am I actually going to hit 100,000 subs, or am I just like, when am I going to figure this out? And, you know, it all happens in God's time. That's all I can say. It doesn't happen in our timetable. We know human timetable. It happens in God's timetable, the Almighty's timetable. By the way, I got to drink more water, guys, as you can imagine. But anyway, and for those of you who are new, like I do that. I do go potty on live stream because, you know, I'm that guy, you know, and I don't care. I don't care who's watching. But yeah, obviously I don't show anything else. I just show my face. Tom Grassi, my goat, also you, and that's good sport. Yeah, good sport. Yeah, yeah, he's funny too, man. Perna, he's hilarious. Thank you, Mr. G, for the laughing disco. Appreciate it, bro. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate you so much, my friend. All right, cool. So I'll heart that. Oh, Michael, you're leaving? All right, peace out, my friend. You know what to do now, bro. I've given you at least like the basics. And then again, we're going to talk more, you know? We can talk more in the Discord. We can talk more, you know, we have plenty of time. So wait, Gonzo, and then you said you blew up and got 40K. See, exactly. And sometimes it takes time, guys. Like, I could do like all these lessons, you know what I mean? I wanted to at least teach you guys the basics. And I think today you got the point. You know what inspiration I use from D1. I literally pointed out everything that D1 did. I pointed out where I got my idea from. I broke down how I did the editing, you know, all that stuff. And I think that's it. That's basically all you guys need. You know, I'll get into like some of the other like really fine-tuned details with a lot of you guys one-on-one. But I think for live streaming, I think if I just give you guys like the high level, like bird's eye view details, I think that's going to be sufficient. I think that's enough to get you guys going. And again, this is honestly one of the best things I could tell you guys is like literally just do what D1 Kuumo does. So like literally, I'm going to tell you guys right now, and I could actually prove it to you guys, which would actually be really funny, right? Like this would be really cool, guys, if I actually did this. So if we go to D1's channel, D1 Kuumo. Whoa, let me zoom out here. Look at that, guys. Oh my gosh. 60. This is why you want vidIQ as well. It tells you like stuff like this. Like this is like also like delayed. So homie probably has even more than this, but like, look at this. Last 7 days, bro, D1 Kuumo, 63.1 million views. Like, that is disgusting. You know what that means, right? You know he's averaging, like, over 240 million views a month. Like, over 240 million views a month? Like, what? Like, homie, what? Like, that's ridiculous. But anyways, watch. So you look back to, like, his last couple shorts. Look at this, all right? So you know, homie posted this today because I stare at his channel all the time, right? So, wow, that's going to hit 1 million views. So, wow, that's going to hit 994. Wow, he really, these blew up. These only had like, not only, but these were in like the 600, 700,000 range. And now they're going to both break 1 million. So this, like literally, if you remade this short like bro chose the worst possible time to talk, you know, that. Like if you literally like just like again, you do the edgy thing, but you like change the words a little bit. You don't want to exactly copy D1 because, you know, that's like not cool, bro. But like you want to just use his ideas and then just come up with your own words, you know? But like watch this short. Freaking hate when that happens, bro. It just doesn't click on the right short. It's so dumb. So he does the brightness. Yep. Oh, he says the N-word. Yep, that's not cool. So like D1, I don't even know if he got to monetize this one, but like, so I don't know if you guys would actually get to, maybe that's not a good example. I mean, if you bleep out the N-word, like maybe you could get away with it, but like, I don't know. Like when they do that kind of stuff, that's just, I don't know. I don't like that. But yeah, so like, but if you look at this one right here, like nobody could drop a pass this week. There you go. There's the Nakua. And then he got, oh my gosh, that was an interception. That's funny. His timing was actually off there, but it didn't really matter. But look at that. It already looped. All right. So literally like D1 Kuumo, 12 seconds, bro. 12 seconds, man. So again, you don't have to make these like long, extravagant shorts, man. Like just show like a clip, a couple clips, show them in rapid succession, use a transition. That's another important thing that I didn't get to cover, guys, because I didn't really get to show you in the last videos I made. But if you look at like my, which one would be a really good example? Oh, I'll show you guys the Josh Allen. Wait, well, is the Josh Allen one good? Or I'll do the Younghoe Koo. The Younghoe Koo video, which by the way is now at like 537,000 views. Like, holy crap. At one point today, it got 57 or 52,000 views in an hour. But yeah, so like just watch this short real quick. Boom. You see the transition I'm using? I'm using like that. I literally just used the same transition. It's that like little like colorful wave thing. Like I'm sure CapCut has something similar. But like, yeah, you just keep using transitions in between camera changes, and it just keeps things humming along. And it looks clean, you know, it looks like professional. It looks like, you know, you really know what you're doing, and people like that. So, what else did I miss? Oh, my day's good, Landon. How was yours? Good to see you again. Joey, go Pats. I know, right? Yeah, you guys are on fire, bro. 10-win streak. Wow. I was thinking of Gail Sawyer for a moment. You can't give up. You have to wait to blow up and you get credit for being an OG creator. That's right, Mr. G. But now, like, with the knowledge that I have, man, I can help the guys, like, blow up and stuff like that. Which is so empowering to know that I have the power now given to me by God to help other people out. The reason these people like Grassi and D1 Kuumo are so viral is that they are very diverse. Their content is made for every fan base while they are like their own teams and they create for everyone. Exactly, Jameson. Couldn't have said it better myself, bro. You already know. You said it better than I did. Is Tom Grassi? No, that's just fake news, bro. All right. Let's see here. D1 Kuumo channel has 610,000 subs, gets lots of the 5,000. Yep, exactly. And you guys know this just to get some jaws dropping. D1 Kuumo, based on my math, he probably makes at least 30K a month doing clip farming, bro. And which is insane, bro. The fact that he makes 30K a month doing what he does. Now, granted, he probably works his butt off. You can tell from how many videos he posts or shorts. But he doesn't live stream, obviously, unless he's doing it on Twitch, which I don't know if he does or not. But clearly on his YouTube channel, doesn't live stream, so all he does is clip farm. You know, nothing wrong with that. That's great, you know. But, you know, he doesn't have that face-to-face, and that's why I like what I do. I like the live stream where I can face-to-face with you guys, and then the highlight edits will take off. They'll bring more people to live streaming, so on and so forth. But yeah, D1, like, he's proof that you can make a living doing this. Like, you can make more clip farming than people make an entire year. Like, homie makes like well over, like he makes 6 figures a year doing this. And that's what I'm going to be doing too. Like, I just cracked the code a couple days ago, so it's going to take me time to really get going. But I mean, you saw my stats. Like, I already got 2.1 million views in the last 48 hours because I literally just did what he did, but I did it better. And I did it my way. I did it my way. Oh, that's from Frank Sinatra, My Way. But yeah, that's all you got to do, man. You just have to like put your own personality and your own, you know, type of, you know, jokes in there. But you see what I'm talking about? Like, you know, the formatting, you know, you got your little caption, you got your little emoji, you got the changing color underneath the first letter, you know, the first sentence, you got your little logo here, you know, you got your initial scene, you got the quick change, you know, you got the joke, you got, you know, the other scene, you got him getting mowed over, you got the black and white change. And literally, I edited this in like 10 minutes because this happened during halftime, and it's like one of my best shorts. So you don't have to spend a lot of time. In fact, I recommend not spending more than like, 40 minutes on a short, because if you spent more than 40 minutes, you overthought it. And that's the thing, is I got to remember not to overthink it. Obviously, if the short is like 30 seconds, it's probably going to take you a lot longer than 40 minutes to edit it. But if it's like a quick 10-second short, it shouldn't take you more than 40 minutes to edit it. So that's just my 2 cents. Tyler is another story, though. He's viral because of that heavy dedication to his fan base. He's very tactical at making other fan bases angry. Exactly, Jameson. See, you know it, bro. You read all of them like a book. See, you're very analytical, Jameson. You understand these things. And Mr. G says, I'm pretty sure sending jewels are on how much you like chat, like your experience is how you do those little gifts. Oh, that's cool, Mr. G. Yeah, I wasn't sure about that. I just thought that everyone paid and stuff, but I didn't know. So, like, if you comment, can you actually get jewels just by commenting? Wes says, had a rough week, but your channel makes me happy sometimes, so that... Thank you for the content. Oh, my pleasure, Wes. Sorry, man. What happened this week, man, that made things so rough? And I'm always here, man. I'm always here. Yo, YouTube has a year recap. Oh, yeah, somebody mentioned that to me, but I didn't actually look at it. But that's really funny. I might have to check it out. I'm 0.1 top % of your overall viewers. That's right, Mateo. I love that. I love that. What up, Gavin? How you doing? I've watched 690 of your videos this year. That is crazy. See, Mateo, if there's anybody dedicated, bro, it's you, man. That's why I call you my right-hand man. You've given me so much grace, so much... support. I can't thank you enough, Mateo. Like I said, my goal is to one day be able to pay you like money, like as a thank you, as a token of my appreciation, bro. And I know you don't really care too much about that, but I want to be able to like compensate you somehow to help you, to show you that like, hey, bro, like you've helped me out from the beginning, man. And I can't thank you enough for that. That's why I used to joke. I was like, I need like 1,000 Mateos, and then my channel would be like mega viral. Screw Drake May, Matthew Stafford MVP. That's funny, Aaron. Yeah, right? That's what I say, too. What else? I was going to say Lion King. Yeah, right, Sarah? That's another thing to do. Just straight copy the vid. Put a little bit of your own stuff in it. Yep. Exactly, Bill Sprods. You see, Bill Sprods, you get it, man. And like I said, or don't just copy. Yep, exactly. And dude, trust me, like we'll be able to talk more on the side and stuff. And I'd love to, man, because like I want to be able to help out. But I think I've just hit my time, because like I still want to put out one more short, or edit one more short tonight, and then set its upload to 6:30 a.m. And here's the last bit of advice I can give before I forget. You want to make sure that you. If you can, right? I know it sounds kind of weird, right? But if you can, get out a short every single morning at 6:30. Like, don't like actually, like you can get up early to edit it, or you can just edit it late and then set its upload, because you can always schedule your uploads. Like, get one out, like set an upload time to 6:30. Don't forget to do your pin comment, and everything else. But what happens is, obviously, in the weekdays, right? Especially the day after a game, it's even more important. But even like on like a even on like a Wednesday or a Thursday, this is still effective. Get a video out, get a short out at 6:30, right? And then every like buddy who's getting ready for school and getting ready for work is probably gonna see that. So like from like 6:30 all the way to like 8, you're gonna get like a huge surge of views, because everyone's gonna see that short. Whereas if you post it late at night, like at 1 a.m., everyone's already asleep, like except for the West Coast. But like, most people aren't going to see the vid. And if you don't get a ton of views right away, YouTube sometimes will be like, oh, well, people didn't like it, so we're not going to promote it. And it takes them longer to get you a bigger audience. But whereas if you like post when everybody is on, boom, like now all of a sudden you got like 10,000 views, 20,000 views, even 50,000 views in a snap of a finger, because everybody's seeing your short. You know what I mean? Oh, Jag, you made your post kind of trash, but it'll do, right? So, oh yeah, link it here, Jag, so I can check it out. And good for you, bro. That was quick, man, especially for your first time. You have any advice for a depressed Jets fan? Hop on the bandwagon right now, Aaron. Live vicariously through us, and like I will make sure that you are taken care of, bro. Being part of the Bills chain gang. Oh, you're still waiting for your bag? Oh, that's ridiculous, right? I'm so sorry you had to deal with that. Oh, my gosh. And thank you, Jameson, for taking care of the troll. Not even going to read what they said. They don't deserve that. Andy, will you do SpongeBob Burger King live stream? I don't know about that, Soraya. I got to focus on NFL right now. All right, peace out, Mateo. Get your rest, brother. And yeah, I thought you said you already went to bed, so that's cool that you were still here. At least I didn't spell anything wrong. That would actually be really funny if you did spell something wrong, Jag. It was community post. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, post it here, man, so I can take a look at it. Actually, you don't even have to post it here. I can just go to your channel right now. Let me take a look. Let me go to my chat. Jag. Go to channel. Oh, you already have 60 subs, bro? That's great. Which NFL quarterback will choke the hardest in the playoffs? The guy who does not. Oh my God, the guy who doesn't not choke. I love that, bro. The guy who the defense lets down. Bo Bama. Oh, Bo Bama. I get it now. And then Patrick Mahomes, and it shows him hugging the ref. That is perfect, bro. Dude, see? That's what I'm talking about, Jag. Like, you actually understand, like, how to, like, do things. And see, this is what you need, Jag. If you, literally, if you were to do stuff like this every day, I guarantee you, you would actually start to get more subs because YouTube, they actually promote, your polls. And image polls, as you know, are the best. So if you start doing these image polls every day, like funny stuff like this, dude, you will start to actually get more subs. Even if you didn't even post any content, any videos, you would still get more subs because people would like this and they'd say, you know what, that was funny. I'm gonna sub. And then boom. But also, let me put all on there. There you go, guys. Tricks of the trade. You don't want personalized. You want all. But yeah, Jag, honestly, man, if you can start posting shorts, bro, you would probably like go super viral. Just saying. I know it's not like something that like you might want to do or be thinking about, but yeah, man, I'm just telling you, you're really good at it. So, but anyways, yeah, guys. So really, that's all I wanted to show. Man, dude, I actually wanted to talk about so much more, but you know, first time, I'm not really going to think about it as well as I could have. I definitely could have organized my thoughts a lot better, but thank you guys for sticking with me. You know, like you guys are still here, you know, so thank you. But anyways, I'm going to go edit a short, but yeah, I hope that you guys got value from this. I think you did. And now you know what to look for. I showed you exactly how to analyze D1's video. I showed you how to analyze one of my videos. And I mean, I can even show you real super quick if you guys are still here. I'm going to show you a short that didn't do as well as I thought it was going to do. And I can tell you exactly why. So, see here. Ah, here we go. Perfect. All right, so here's a short that probably should have done a lot better, but did not, okay? So here we go. Didn't know the pictures benefited me on posts. Oh yeah, Jag, image polls. That's something that I told Mateo as well, and that he started telling other people. But yeah, definitely noted. See, Jag, good. See, you're getting value now too, bro. But yeah, image polls, people are far more likely to engage. And did you know, actually, Jag, if I don't know what type of computer you have, but you could actually upload GIFs into the option for the image polls. And I think that's really cool because like if you can get a GIF in there, bro, like that just immediately catches people's eyes because people are going to be scrolling on YouTube and they're going to see your GIF like in your poll and they're gonna be like, oh, hold on a minute now. The eye sees movement. Let me stop. And then they're gonna be much more likely to engage with that as well. I don't do that often enough. I should actually start doing that too. But yeah, I'm gonna go. All right, take care, Seahawks fan. Well, I just got back from driving. Oh, nice, Titus. How was it? Who's going to win on Thursday? Definitely the Cowgirls. Took a bunch of notes tonight. That's awesome, Bills Prods. Thank you, man. That makes me so happy, bro. I'm happy that you're getting, I've got bright ideas from the gifts. Oh, there we go, Jag. See, we're opening up a world of possibilities. But yeah, Jag and Bills Prods, thank you guys, man. That gives me so much hope. All right, peace out, Jameson. Have a blessed night, man. And yeah, guys, like I said, this is the last thing I'm going to show you guys. This is mostly for Bills Prods. Because like I said, basically like the what do you call it? The ideal viewer for what I'm doing tonight is Bills Prods because he's somebody he knows what he's doing. He just needs a few extra tips and homie's gonna just take off. So like that's what I have you in mind, Bills Prods. So here we go. Let me just go ahead and show this video real quick. I'll make sure the volume's not blasting. But first you could probably just tell like why this didn't get as many views. So it's got Caleb Williams broke Eagles fans. Okay. Not the greatest title in the world, so that tells you one thing. Also, before I even show you the video, this will be really good for you too, Bills Prods and everybody else watching. But if you look at this, like 20,000 views, it's already been like 3 days, man. Like, you know, this thing's not going to take off. This thing just puttered out. I think this was actually after I discovered the secret, but I just didn't learn. Okay, perfect. So look at it. It's an 8-second short. Average view duration, 12 seconds. That's actually not bad. 74% stayed to watch. So that's actually really weird, right? Sometimes this happens, guys. You get really good stayed to watch. You get good average view duration. But then, like, at the, like almost a little bit halfway past your short, everybody just leaves. Like, and that's not everybody, but that's a lot of people that just trailed off. Whereas if you look at, you know, one of my better shorts that had better retention, like this, this Asai retention graph. Well, actually, Yeah, the Asai attention graph really trailed off, but at least it's, well, actually, yeah, this one really trailed off. I could have learned a lot better from this. Well, maybe average view duration really isn't like exactly that thing. It's an art, not a science, right, guys? But yeah, you could tell why this didn't get as many views. So like people only cared about the play. So once the play happened, this 5-second mark, it was over. So I should have showed more of like the build up at the beginning, and then I shouldn't have showed Santa leaving. In fact, what I should have done was, okay, so this is how this short will actually go viral. I can still make this go viral, like, which is actually really funny just by changing the title. But like, you see how like I made like the title Caleb Williams broke Eagles fans? Well, look at that. As soon as like he got the touchdown, you know, Caleb Williams is done. He did his job from the short, you know what I mean? From the audience's perspective, I delivered on the value with Caleb Williams getting the tutty, and people left. Whereas like they didn't watch this last 3 seconds that I needed them to watch because I didn't frame it that way with the title. What the title should have been, actually, I'll let you do this one. Either Jag or Bill's Prod. I'll let you guys tell me, based on this scene, what should the title have been? Oh, wow, look at that girl just smiling. That's really funny. Anyways, not bad. Didn't die. So, there you go, Titus. That's good. That's good. Didn't run anybody off the road, right? What video did he blow up? What video on NFL channel did he go viral? Oh, it was the Stephon Diggs one, Noah. That was the one. But yeah, like, I'm sure you guys can imagine, like, why this didn't go viral. Again, I did the right stuff with the caption, right? I did. Well, actually, the caption should have been a lot better. Like, I'm pretty sure. Here, I'll just give you guys a quick lowdown since like I'm running low on time. This will be the last advice, but what I should have done, like this is what I wanted. I wanted to show you guys a short that didn't do well and what I should have done, right? So instead of saying Caleb Williams broke Eagles fans, the title should have been, hold on a minute. Oh my gosh, the Eagles broke Santa Claus. That would have been way more hilarious, right? Because not even Santa was jolly. See, and Jack, that's even better than what I came up with, bro. Like, not even Santa was jolly. Because then, literally, people have to stay. So, like, watch this, guys. So, like, you saw it here first. Jag, you saw it. Everybody else saw it. Like, watch. This video, this short, 8 seconds, has been up since, well, the Bears-Eagles game. Yeah. Wow. I posted this on a Saturday. No wonder it didn't get views. It was like the trend had already died. But yeah, it was on a play that nobody cared about. That's the thing, too. It has to be on a play that people care about and everybody's talking about. Not everybody was talking about that touchdown. What everybody was talking about was Santa Claus leaving. So that's why what I'm going to do is I'm literally, thank you, Jag. So I'm just going to take here and I'm just going to be like, change the title now. What did you say for yours, Jag? Oh, here we go. Not even Santa was jolly after that. And then it's just going to be the crying emoji. And then I'll say, after Caleb Williams threw the game-winning touchdown, put the Bears up, Eagles fans couldn't take it anymore. Eagles fans couldn't take it anymore. And even Santa couldn't take it anymore. And even, see, you have to put Santa in the title and in the description. I should even put him in the tags because that'll help out too for categorization. Even Santa Claus wasn't jolly. Wasn't jolly. Yeah, not even Santa was jolly. Not even Santa. And I'll capitalize Santa. Sometimes it's good to like capitalize things there. So not even, so I can't go back and like change the caption because I already, like I'd have to re-upload this video, which actually, guys, that would be really cool actually, Jag. And then here's another thing too, right? Like Bill's Prod, you can do this too, and anybody else watching. You literally can like re-edit this video, upload it with a different title, and it counts as a different video. Like YouTube won't think it's like the same video, even though it's like going to have a lot of the same like editing. Like literally, if you change the caption at the top there, right? And you change the title, it now counts as a new short. So there we go. So not even Santa was jolly after that. And then, so now people are going to wait for Santa. They have to wait for Santa, just like the children. They have to wait for Santa. So now people, when they see this, they're going to be like, okay, where does Santa show up? They're going to see the touchdown. See, the old title was bad because, or at least it didn't match the editing. It wasn't bad. It was just didn't match the editing because as soon as people saw that Caleb Williams broke the Eagles, like, boom, video's over. But now they're like, wait a minute, Santa didn't show up yet. Where's Santa? There's Santa. Boom. And then there he is. And then I should actually cut the video just a little bit because as soon as Santa shows up, the video should end. So like as soon as Santa shows up, subscribe, boom, the video should end. So that little bit there, right there, I'm going to cut that off. So the way to do that, here, check this out, guys. So the way you can do that, oh my gosh, I have all these windows open. So if I want to do that, you go into editor right here, go into editor, you go to trim and cut, right? And then this is like what your short looks like. It's got all of this. You just take, if it's going to be within the short, you have to hit new cut. And I'll show you guys how to do that sometime. But if it's like something that you can take off at the end, you just go into this, like you just click into it, hit the play button. Okay, how long is Santa showing for? Boom. As soon as like it darkens after Santa's there, boom. It doesn't matter that the short's not as long as you wish it was, but like I'm just going to cut off that last little bit. And this short should actually get a lot better average view duration. Boom. I wanted like the song to say rains, it's falling down, but sometimes you don't get to actually include the entire part that you wanted because you just didn't deliver, or you delivered too quickly on the promise. You didn't drag it out as much. So if that happens, you just do this. Boom. Video ends. So now I save, and now it's going to adjust the video length to now 7 seconds instead of 8. And I know it seems kind of like minuscule, but guys, trust me, like this can have a huge impact. And then like the editing, it only usually takes about an hour. And don't worry, like the video will just keep playing the 8 seconds until this is done. And then once it's done, it'll just play the new 7 seconds. But people can still comment, people can still watch the short, so that's good. But this is an experiment. And look at that. This actually has a time frame. I have never seen this before because I usually leave. But yeah, it's not going to take that long apparently. But yeah, low key, your screen. Wait, what did this guy say? Your screaming face is too big, man. Noah, you're such a douche. Oh man, thanks, Jag. You're good. All right, but yeah, that's But yeah, I edit on Adobe Premiere Pro. But yeah, that's basically it, guys. So yeah, wow, way to totally kill the mood, Noah. Totally killed my editing mood. But yeah, chill with the spamming. Exactly. You tell him, Jag. See, that's why I have Jag on here, guys. I need Jag to like police the chat while I'm here because there's only so much we can do by ourselves. Thank you, Noah. Appreciate it, bro. You get it now. What do you think better, Jim Kelly or Josh Allen? Oh, definitely Josh Allen, bro. But anyways, thank you guys so much. I'm happy that this worked out. I think God intended things to work out exactly the way they worked out. The fact that I took time to help, people with the knowledge that I've gained, I feel satisfied. I feel like I just got like millions of views, like that feeling, because I took time to help you guys. And I love that. I love helping people. That's just in me. I'm a Virgo. What can I say? But anyways, thank you so much, Jag. Really appreciate you, brother. And Bill's Prod says, Josh Allen, the GOAT of Bills quarterbacks. Yes, that's right, Bill's Prods. But wait, Bill's Prods, did you see what I just did too with the editing and stuff? So like you can always do this. Like you can always go to your editor and like if you see like if you look into your analytics, right, and you're like, oh man, dude, like that people just dropped, like literally just cut off the ending, bro. Like even if like the short were to only be like 6 seconds, just literally like go to your editor, find out like when people dropped, right? So people dropped off like right about here, and like just like cut it off, or do what I did where if you don't want to cut off that much, just change the title. So now the title, instead of being like, Caleb Williams broke the Eagles, it was not even Santa was jolly after that. And again, that was courtesy of Jag. So you can always change the title. I wouldn't recommend changing the title within the first like 30 minutes because you'll drive yourself crazy. But even after an hour, if the short hasn't really taken off and done what you wanted it to, like use your backup title idea. Whenever you create a short, come up with 2 different title ideas so that if the first one doesn't work out as well, you have the other one to fall back on. And sometimes it just takes time for your shorts to build up, man. Like I said, like if you look at, what's the perfect example? I think the perfect example is honestly the Tershawn Wharton. I want you guys to use this as inspiration before I go. This is your last inspiration for the night. Look at this Tershawn Wharton vid. Like, look at that. It's almost at 1 million views right now, which is just absolutely insane. And yesterday, you can tell it like really, like it's been blowing up for a while. It's been getting like steadily like 20,000 views an hour, like throughout the day. And even today, like it started peaking again at like 7, 8, and then it tapered off again. But like, look at that. 967,000 views, 97 subs, $163, and that doesn't even account for today's because revenue is always a day behind. So it's counted for this, but it hasn't accounted for any of these views yet. So it's probably going to make me closer to $175, $180. But watch how long it took for this thing to blow up. Like if you look at the first, like if we're gonna go to since published, you're gonna go to first 24 hours. Look at the first 24 hours, man. Like look at the like it actually did really well. Actually, I won't lie. It actually did really well. 63,400 views in 24 hours. But if you look at my other shorts, like if you were to compare it to, let's say, the I don't know, the Asai video, and you'd be like, oh, well, first day, 350,000. You know what I mean? You would say, well, wait a minute. That one got 350,000 views in 24 hours, but your Tershawn Wharton video, and look at that, my coup video, bro, in the first 24 hours, let me refresh this real quick. My coup video in the first 24 hours, 530,000. That is ridiculous. So that is the power of trends, my friends. But yeah, so like you would think, oh man, this thing only, quote, only got 63,400. Yeah, but then like you zoom out and you look at, okay, let's look at since published, okay? See, it was slow, it was a slow burn. First day, 63,000. By second day, it was only at 84,000. Day 3, like it took literally 2 days and 9 hours for this thing to break 100K. And then finally, like it started to get some more traction between day 3 and 4. And then all of a sudden in day 4, like, and I didn't even expect this, guys. Like this, literally, it just happened. Cause like, I didn't change anything. I literally just forgot. I said it and forget it. I forgot about this short. You know what I mean? I was grateful for the views, but I figured like it was done growing. And then all of a sudden on day freaking 4, bro, day 4, it just, you know what I mean? And then day 5 again, and then day 6, it's just been steadily growing, bro. So like a short that like, I basically thought was only going to get like maybe 200,000 views if I was lucky, is now closing in on 1 million because it's just YouTube finding the right audience, bro. And if you look at it, look how many people stayed to watch. 73.6%, average view duration 13 seconds, and that's an 8-second short. So, and if you look at the drop off, it's minimal. Like between the 6-second mark, and really it's only a 7-second short technically. But like between like this mark here, 161%, to 141, I barely lost anybody. Whereas if you saw the other curve, it dipped quite a bit more. It didn't dip this much, but it dipped underneath where this was. So, and look at that, 163%. So average view duration matters, bro. Like that's why you want to just end the short. And if you see when I ended this short, this is when Tershawn Wharton is like trying, and look at the caption. Homie did not give ref the satisfaction. That's the type of caption you want to be using. And then who? Boom. As soon as like, I probably could have ended it even sooner. Like as soon as the first fart happened. Oh, hold on a second. I could have just ended the short there, but I let it go for just a little bit longer. So see, it's all about like letting it like not drag. Like I still ended it abruptly enough so it was able to go viral. But like there's a point where you just know inherently once you've been doing it enough where you're like, I got to end this right now. Like, you know what I mean? So yeah. What up, Josh Allen Sim? You deserve all the views you get. You are truly an awesome. Oh, thanks so much, Josh Allen Sim. I really appreciate that, bro. Yeah, I did not know you can do that. Yeah, see, Bill's Prods. So, yep, tricks of the trade, my friend. Yep, just no spamming. Amen, Noah. Amen. Thanks so much for the help, man. My pleasure. My pleasure. I'm here for you guys. So anyways, I got to eat now, guys. I'm starving. I literally just worked my butt off at Krav, and then I came right here after I got the Cook jersey, and then I didn't even have time to eat. So like, I'm so starving right now. So I'm going to go eat. Love you guys so much. Thank you so much for being on here. God bless you all, and I pray that the Lord blesses you guys. And like the way that they say it in Christianity is like, I pray that God gives you the increase, like so the increase in views in this case, and gives you the overflow. He overflows your vats of wine, overflows your barns with like hay. So in this case, overflows your channel with views. I hope that all of you watching this right now blow up, because I wish I would have had all this when I was starting out, and there was nobody to tell me how to do all this stuff until Rob came along. You know what I mean? And then it took me a long time to listen to Rob because I was hard-headed. I was like, oh, I could do it better. And then I was eventually like, you know what? I better start copying D1 Kuumo because he knows what he's doing. And what do you know? The moment I start doing that, everything takes off. So last bit, guys, last little bit of flex. I know I didn't just do this to flex, but last little flex. There you go. Even at this hour, at 10:36 p.m. Eastern time, we're still getting like, 63,000 views in the last hour. And we have 2.4 mil in the last 48 hours. So you guys know this is legit. You know I'm teaching you all the right stuff. And yeah, Godspeed. Love you guys so much. Have a blessed night. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for the members only stream at 8 o'clock, I want to say. Yeah, so if you're a member, I'm going to do members-only predictions at 8 p.m. tomorrow, and I'll announce it in the Discord and on my YouTube channel. So love you guys so much. See, Andy, once again, thanks so much, bro. You're the freaking best. Oh, thanks so much, Bill's Prod. Seriously, that makes me so happy to hear that. I don't do that just to hear praise, but it warms my heart knowing that somebody gets value from this. And I look forward to seeing your channel blow up, bro. Love you guys so much. Bye. Is this thing still on? Oh, and shout out to Chainsaw for donating so much.